your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell at before you blow up a plane.
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what good thing to say? I dabbled in stand-up or something. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt. I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean. Good morning. Welcome to Mayr in the Morning. I'm a little late today. Muffin is very upset that Waffles went to the vet without her. She cannot stop barking. I tried consoling her. I tried hugging her. I tried bringing her down here and just said, hey, chill. Maybe just listen to Mayr in the morning. Okay, calm down. But she will not calm down. She is very upset that Waffles went to the vet without her, or that she's gone. I don't know if she knows Waffles went to the vet, but she had to get a couple of shots and updates and such, and she's just barking into the into the air. I was gonna say barking into the night, but it's the morning. She's barking into the morning. Ooh, okay. So much has happened. So much has happened this week. Holy cow. Really, so much has happened since Sunday. I don't know if you guys saw Simcast, but well, it was a memorable one, that's for sure. I didn't get to any of the topics I wanted to talk about. I had reasons for bringing all of the guests on. None of those things were discussed. I really wanted to talk to Alex Stein about his fight. I really wanted to talk to Ann Coulter about the upcoming elections and just the state of things in the country. Gavin was Gavin. I expected him to be shirtless in a man cave. That's pretty on brand. It's okay. You know, you try to have a big show and bring on big guests and have it be fun. Then sometimes it's just a shit show. So I have a couple of super chats that I did not get to from Sunday night, and I want to make sure I get through to them. So I'm gonna go through some really quickly. Okay, I did one. From Russell Hall. Sent a $5 super chat. If only Kirsten Dunst could have held out long enough to meet Prince Andrew. Life is bittersweet. Okay, so that's from when we were talking about Interview with the Vampire, how Kirsten Dunst's character was stunted at maybe, I don't know, 12 years old or something, and she had like a full-grown lady corpse in her bed. So that's a little bit twisted, Russell. Daniel Clancy, thanks for the super chat. Happy 100, Chrissy. Big love from across the world in Sydney, fake Australia. Thank you, Daniel. Claudio Rogojan, you want a real creepy vampire? Just look up the Strigoi in the Romanian myth that inspired the creation of modern day vampires. Creepy stuff. And then he also sent another super chat. And well, to be fair, Anna, the joke with Brad Pitt's character in Snatch is that nobody can understand his character when he talks. Epic Mike, thank you for the super chat. Congrats, Chrissy. Much love, y'all. Russell Hall, Anna, Snatch is amazing. One day you'll understand. Zato Ick Cane Sword super chatted. No love for Red Dwarf. Junior said, Anna is right. Brown eye supremacy. See, I disagree strongly there. I'm a blue-eyed person myself. I prefer a light eye. I find brown eyes to be a little boring. Sorry, not sorry. Benham, thanks for the super chat. Wasn't the kiss supposed to be with Spock, but Shatner couldn't let anyone else have the glory of the first interracial kiss on TV? Ooh, all right. My Star Trek nerds would know the truth there. The Harry Channel, thanks for this $10 super chat. When I was a kid, I became a Monty Python fan, so I barely even noticed most English accents. They just sound normal to me. Well, you're in the minority, sir, because they sound fucking weird. Claudio Rogojin, do you think Jason Statham's accent is annoying? Oh, we read that one. Russell Hall says if it'll make you feel better. You don't have to read any of those horrible super chats I sent earlier. Apologies for the ones you've already. Wow, that's a first for Russell. Scott McKenzie sent a super chat in. Congrats on 100 prayers for your situation. Oh, thank you, Scott. It's Eric Nagel. Good to see Gary on. Enjoy his channel. I saw Iraq last night at Compound. We had a really fun show on Compound Media last night at the Wet Spot. It was we had these two gals in who I guess you could call them adult entertainers / ladies of the night, escorts, if you will. And we just talked about their experiences, and it was actually like really, really funny. This one girl, Madeline. I don't know. I'm gonna hope none of you are eating your breakfast right now, but this girl, Madeline Moon, she's such a sweetheart. You'd look at her and you'd be like, she's the last person you would ever dream of doing something like sexually untoward. In fact, I'm going to pull up a picture just so you guys can have a reference point here, because this was our show last night. So this was at Compound Media. Let me pull this up. I always like to take a photo after the show. So this girl here, this redheaded girl, her name's Madeline Moon. She she gets paid to do puking scenes. And I was so fascinated by this. Like, let me put this as a family friendly as I can. She'll do adult things until she pukes. This is like sweet redheaded girl right here. Not me. Not with the autumnal sweater. This girl. And I was so fascinated by this. I was like, please explain to me the psychology behind that kink. Like, what has to go wrong in someone's life so that they are really interested in that or turned on by that? I was so intrigued. I was like, please explain. And she's like, I don't really know why. I just do it. And like, she's the sweetest thing. She was a sweet gal. I just was like, how do you do that? And then of course the booth is very spot on. Like if we have somebody on the show and they're talking about their work, they'll bring it up on the screen. They'll play it. And they were playing this sweet gal. She's upside down. Like you see her head upside down. She's doing an adult thing. Okay, if you know what I'm saying. An adult thing is going in her mouth. And then she's puking down her own face. If you can imagine, I'm upside down. Like imagine you're on your back on a bed and you just tip your head all the way back. Puking up her own face. And I was like, you should work for the circus, ma'am. Like you need to go bigger. You have a skill set which can take you to greater heights. I was like, you should be in the circus. You should be in the Guinness Book of World Records. The fact that she could do that and not drown herself is outstanding. It's really crazy. Sorry. I don't understand it. And I had a lot of questions. Oh, thank you, Charles Hurst, for gifting 5 Chrissie Mayr memberships. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not into this by any means. I think I like talking to the people who work in this industry because I always like to learn the psychology behind why people like what they like. That's the one thing that's sort of remained from my, I guess, women's studies psychology days, is that I still am interested in what makes people tick. It was crazy. It was a really funny show. Frankie McDonald wants everybody to come out to the eclipse next year, but I said I can't because that's probably when I'm going to be giving birth. And then Frankie McDonald said I should name my child after him. It's so much. You guys, there's too much to even explain. You just have to go into compound and watch it for yourselves. Okay, let me go back to a couple of these leftover super chats from Sunday. Okay. From Montkin Training, Larry Semper Pi. I don't know if he tried to write Semper Fi or he really wanted to write Semper Pi, but thank you. Okay, I got the one from Enoch Maman. Patrick T, congrats on 100, Chrissy. Anna, any paint streams coming up? She must have paint streams coming up. Russell Hall sent in a super chat. It seems like Zelensky did want peace, but the hardliners who had infested the government and military, shall we say, talked him out of it. Yeah, now he seems to just be like begging for more money. Cash Kester, been an interesting and entertaining show tonight. Yep, that's for sure. Rastlin Majere, $5 super chat. At this point in the show, I need to alter my previous agreeing with your stance to stances. Okay. Super based sent a $5 super chat. Congrats, Chrissie Mayr. My wife and I have our first one on the way to. God bless and hail the fellowship. Oh, thank you, super based. Push-ups. Hey, Gary, it's Abe Lincoln from Mad Surrey. ABCD, yeah. Since this is Simpcast, I will simp over Anna. Good. Yeah, I don't know if we had enough simping going on Sunday. Junior saying congrats on the 100th episode. Simcast is one of the best shows around. Do you still feel that way after Sunday? Push-up sent another super chat. Glad someone else also read Colin Powell's memoir. Russell Hall said, I bought an Andy and Amos DVD. It wasn't bad at all. Okay. Okay. I think I got that. Rastlin Majere, you rock, Larry. I share the stance you've outlined since you've gotten on. That was Larry Sharp, who is a libertarian, and he ran for governor of New York in 2018 and also, I think, in 2020. Correct me if I'm wrong. Daniel sent a $5 super chat. For the whore against the whore, who cares? 100 episodes. Okay, thank you. Russell Hall sent out a $2 super chat. Who has a bigger hog, Gavin McGinnis or Ethan Ralph? Woohoo! That's just the $64,000 question, isn't it? Jesus Davila sent in a $20 super chat with just a thumbs up. Thank you, Jesus. Wow. The Spec sent a $5 super chat. Mel's wrong. She's not going to hell if she trusts in Christ, was my point. Happy 100. Hi, Gary. You and F&T got me through my long ALC recovery. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Okay. Jeremy Parkhurst sent a $5 super chat. Thank God Venti and Keanu showed up and Anna came back. Very untoward episode. Congrats on the 100th and the baby. Oh, thanks. I feel like tell me congrats when the baby comes out. Like it's still in there brewing. I feel like maybe I don't feel like I deserve a congrats because I'm not really doing anything. Maybe that's why I feel like uncomfortable with compliments. Like I'm just sleeping and eating and working and living my life and it's getting made. Okay. K-Max, Anna must defend saying John Candy's best movie is Cool Runnings. I feel Chrissy or Brittany or Larry might dispute this. I think I read that one already. Allman John sent a $5 super chat. They say women are the gatekeepers of 6, but technically, can't we just? Okay, I did read that one. M8566 sent a $5 super chat. Here's to 100 episodes of simping. Thank you, M8566. Okay. Russell Hall, $2 super chat. Look, love clams, but pearls don't come from there. Horror. Rastlin Majere sent a couple super chats. Hello, all. Was an interesting start. Oops. Yes. Congrats on your 100th. Tusaka sent a $2 super chat. You're gorgeous and you're gorgeous. I think I've read a lot of these on Sunday night. Okay. Green Manalishi just sent a little cartoon, like a dancing pear. Okay. Okay. I think I've read a lot of these already. Bishop saying disregard all previous chats. Love you, Christy. Oops, too late for that. Okay. Oh, I read Gigi's. Yeah, I did not expect everyone to get so up in arms about porn. It was really just like a perfect storm. I did not think, you book so many people and you book shows for long enough, you come to the realization like not everyone's going to make it. Some people are going to come late, some people have to leave early, some people get confused with time zones, some people just like sometimes blow it off. So I was surprised and not planning for everyone to be there all at the same time. And it was just this perfect storm of we happened to be talking about the adult industry. And then that's when Brandy came on. And I was like, oh, fuck. And like it just really escalated in a way I was not expecting. Oh, boy. Russell Hall says, why am I seeing a reflection of Keanu versus Gina in Gavin's glasses? Also, what site did he find that on? I have no idea. Dave sent a $5 super chat. What does the Christian Bible say about divorce? Hey, here did Melanie go? Okay. Because we were talking about the Bible a bit. Base native Keanu is the next Joan Rivers. Wow, that's high praise. Thank you, Base. I will tell her you said that. Alex Stein super chat. I didn't leave. Chrissy kicked me off. Okay, Alex, I did not kick you off. I was trying to de-escalate. I put Alex back in the waiting room, and anyone who's ever used StreamYard knows how this works. There's a waiting room of people, and some people, like Keanu, she does her show. She's constantly bringing people in and out of the waiting room, and some people do it more than I don't tend to do it that often because usually people don't make a huge scene on the show. I was really trying to de-escalate. Alex was interrupting me constantly. I was trying to tell him to calm down. I was really trying to manage the situation. I muted Alex. He then went on to unmute himself and kept going. So it was like the last resort that I put him back in the waiting room. But that's not a kick. That's not being kicked off the stream. You have to push a couple more buttons to actually kick somebody off the stream entirely. So I didn't do that. Anyway, things happen, I guess. Joey said Alex made Anne leave. Major douche. Also, Anne was only planning to be there for about an hour anyway. Okay. What else? What else? See, Muffin is still barking. Diversity and Dragon sent a $5 super chat. Why did you let a porn actress with fairly basic takes drive off your headliner and most entertaining guest? I don't know who he thought those were. There's no headliner. This isn't a comedy show. Everyone comes in whenever they feel like it, and no one's doing stand-up, so there's no like headliner of a podcast. Why not keep the focus on them today? A lot of things have become out of your control when you have certain types of folks on your show and a certain amount of guests. So, but yeah, I will work on my moderation skills, everyone. That's what that taught me. Anti-pattern sent a $20 super chat. Brandy is right. Groupthink is dangerous. Congrats, Chrissy, on 100. Didn't know there would be fireworks. Me neither. Base Native sent a $5 super chat. Bring Brittany Venti on and make this whole episode about the morality of porn. She did end up coming on a little bit later, and then she had to jet. Okay, Deanne Halen said, how did Brandy come in here calling everyone judgmental and then go playing victim and arguing with everyone? Get her out of here. I don't agree with that. I don't think she's playing victim. I can see how she felt ganged up on. Chris Benoit, $2 super chat. In my day, female WWF wrestlers did Playboy. Okay. $1 sent a $5 super chat. If you don't like porn, then you're watching the wrong channel and you're definitely not a Compound Media fan. Frank Wolf. Oh, what's up? Frank sent us a $5 super chat. Frank Wolf Connell. My wife and I are in the same line of work as Brandy, married 13 years, and she nursed me through cancer twice. We are not all built the same. Yeah, the lifestyle does not work for everyone, obviously. Jacob Pattern, $2 super chat. Where's Figaro? I have no idea what that means, but thank you. Tater. $5 super chat. Brandy Love, I can masturbate to Brazzers in heaven. Also, Josie is a 12 out of 10. Aw, yes, she's very pretty. Alex Stein sent another $5 super chat. I didn't leave the show. Chrissy kicked me off. I stand by what I said. I did not kick him off. I just put him back in the waiting room. Base Native said the 100th episode is going great. Jay Mad Dog, $2 super chat. Interpretation of a book by man for 2,000 years. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Joey, $2 super chat. Alex needs an out because G Dog's the alpha. I guess he means Gavin. Armagod sent a $2 super chat. Who made Melanie everyone's judge? She just likes the Bible. Russell Hall, just to make Alex and Melanie aware, all this controversy called me to Google Brandy Love, and I saw terrible, terrible things, and that's on you guys. Joey, $2 super chat. This started so good. Russell Hall, now you see what an eclectic mix brings. I love an eclectic mix. I don't like having every single guest on that agrees with everything else. I think it's boring when everyone agrees with everyone on everything. What's the point of the conversation then? I just didn't think it would be such a porn obsessed chat. Anonymity, $2 super chat. Faux Christians always try to throw them stones. Armagod, $2 super chat. What is this, Sunday school? Gabriel Knight, $2 super chat. Free Alex. Alex was free to come back at any time. Viking, $5 super chat. Alex and his boss are horses for Israel. Are whores for Israel. I didn't know I was coming to church tonight. Anonymity. Alex Stein needs to calm down. Do we need to get Venti in here? I think Venti didn't come until Alex was gone. Russell Hall, $5 super chat. Funny thing about the butthole, it's the only organ that age doesn't spoil with wrinkles. Doesn't it already come with wrinkles? I haven't seen one in a while, but Barrister 1401, $5 super chat. Nobody marries a whore. Chrissy got married. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Barrister, $5 super chat. So how much to put it in Carrie's bunghole? Carrie who? Austin Brown, $5 super chat. Ms. Mac, thank you for all you do. It took great sacrifice and no small measure of bravery to get where you are. Your acts inspire others to betterment. KMax, $5 super chat. And you are the only huge guest left. Alex Stein has not had on his show yet. Can it happen, or is Dallas too far away? Russell Hall, $5 super chat. Unfortunately, only one LI fans is much like the way Gavin described college. Only the genetically gifted make $100K a year, and the rest of you look like asses. Aw. Okay. Jake Skyrocker, $5 super chat. My theory is Biden made a deal with Venezuela that we take in immigrants in exchange for oil. Ooh. That's an interesting theory, Jake. Super Mastermind, $5 super chat. And you thought us Illuminati getting up over everyone with better schools and jobs was the big threat once. Okay. Russell Hall said, is Ann Coulter using a filter or is she a vampire? No, she is really just naturally gorgeous. MK Solid, Melanie, is your doorbell broken? I don't know about that. Dave Chandler, $2 super chat. And what's your next book title going to be? Oh, I don't know if she's working on another book. Push Up sent a $5 super chat. Happy 100, Chrissy. And your chapter on single mothers in Guilty was my introduction to social conservatism. Oh, thanks, Push Ups. Russell Hall said the British invaded us in 1812. Chris Benoit said, hi, Josie. I'm recently a single and a former world wrestling champ who beat Brock Lesnar. How you doing? Oh, boy, that's funny. Russell Hall said, Gavin is wearing pants, right? Right? Okay. Cool. I read that one. Z Highness, $2 super chat. I tagged you for some art on Twitter. Happy 100. I saw that, Z Highness. Thank you. Patrick T. Prequels were a cash grab. I think I agree with that. James Shart sent you a link to Weird Al video about this movie. Deranged Lunatic, you looked like E.T. wrapped up in a blanket. Oh, now I'm reading the super chats from the movie watch along. Okay, I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up then. All caught up. I usually don't ever have to do a super chat catch up. I usually always get to everything. But I was very overwhelmed on Sunday. Matthew Hammond, I am so glad you were here, Chrissy, until you told me about this lady. Is Frank Jr. still the size of an avocado? Okay. I was trying not to go into super detail, Matthew. I just am fascinated by human abilities. Yes, still an avocado. I think baby filing cabinet will turn into a pomegranate on Friday. Because Friday's 17 weeks. But I do have the avocado here. I put a face on it because I couldn't find a googly eye. So this is how big they are right now. Hello. Muffin is still barking. She's going to bark. She's going to bark till they come back. Eric John, pizza artist, come to stand up in Providence. Ooh, I haven't been to Rhode Island in years. Tell me what venues you like, Eric John. K-Max, Christy, what surprised you more, the reaction to Brandy Love or the Gavin and Josie situation? This seemed to drive Ann Coulter off the show, which made us all sad. Well, Ann had to go. She only could really do an hour. So she was never going to be able to stay for the whole show anyway. What surprised me more was the reaction to Brandy Love. I just thought it was a bit much, and it was a little bit like not the right place, not the right time. And it just felt like a lot. It didn't really feel totally appropriate. I don't know. Maybe it's because I talk to people in the adult industry so often that I find a lot of the talking points that people bring up to be like very boring and very like 101. Like, okay, like clearly people don't talk to people and folks in this industry very often. So I find a lot of the questions and comments like just like it bores me a little bit because I feel like I'm so far past that but I guess if you don't know people in the industry, you're going to say, like, if you don't know any astronauts, you're going to be like, wow, isn't it crazy? You're going into, isn't all the equipment heavy? Doesn't that take a toll on your life? I'm not explaining that well. Hopefully I'll get Ann back. Hey, you, Alex did need a timeout. He wasn't displaying emotional intelligence. Melanie meant well, but Brandy is correct about her. She totally uses sexiness. Anybody who's online, who is halfway decent looking. I would say most women who are on the internet know that their looks play a role in their following and their popularity and I mean, it's true for everybody. How you look affects just about everything you do. And yeah, and then Keanu made the point of, I'm sure people are pleasuring themselves to Melanie, even though she's not like using her body or her sexuality as part of her brand, but like people still find her attractive and do untoward things to themselves while they think of her. Wonder Bucket, Amos 1:6-8, a few shocking verses you might like. Well, I don't do you see a Bible in front of me? Wonder Bucket, you're giving me work to do. I don't have one in arm's reach here. Okay. Oh, filthy. Alex turned what should have been a celebration of 100 episodes into the Alex show. Well, he tends to do that. And railroad the entire show. Just a bad Kaufman. Then slandered it by the lie of being kicked. Yeah, maybe at first I didn't know if he knew the difference between being in the waiting room or being kicked off. Maybe some people don't know the difference. So I love Alex. I love everybody. That's why I had these people on the show. So I'm friends with all these folks. I just thought everyone was a bit more. I don't want to say more intelligent, but I was like, I just thought we could all get past the fact that, like, yeah, Brandy does porn, big deal. No one's gonna convince her out of it at this point. She's an industry veteran. She's a legend in her industry. She's not like is you're not gonna tell her anything she hasn't heard 100 times in decades and decades of doing this work. You're not gonna turn her in a 5-minute conversation. Hello, you're back. You're back from Tibet. Oh, hello. Oh, I guess she's okay. Oh, I got a tail in my face. And go. All right. Do I ever watch Brandy's work? I see it. I've seen it in passing, just like on Twitter when I scroll, but I don't go out of my way to really watch anybody's porn. The only time I would casually see it would be if the Booth Boys at a compound like bring it up if we have a girl on, and that's what she does for work. They'll bring it on. They'll put on a brief clip or something. But I don't find myself going out of my way to watch it, like really anybody's. I just don't have the time. I don't like. I have so many other things I need to do. I'm also trying to grow. All is well with Muffin again. Yeah, she stopped barking. She was like, "I will bark until they return." Oh, Fieldy, Brandy came in very tame with what she said. Alex took it way overboard and overtalked everyone, even unmuted himself. Very disrespectful to you, the show, and the panel. Yeah, Brandy was chill. She was not wanting to come in and just make her job the entire focal point. Yeah, it's unfortunate it had to go like that. But again, we can't plan these things. So the Tranifesto came out. The Tranifesto was finally released. Isn't this exciting news? For a year, I feel like we've all been saying, release the Tranifesto, release the Tranifesto. Finally, Steven Crowder did it. Nashville shooter decried crackers and white privilege. Leaked Tranifesto pages revealed. The trans-identifying killer who murdered 6 people at a Christian school in Nashville was consumed by leftist racial hatred, targeting whites as privileged, according to the 3 pages of the shooter's diary released by Steven Crowder on Monday. Unalive those kids, those crackers going to fancy private schools with those fancy khakis. I mean, I'm triggered by khakis too, but not to this degree, clearly. And sports backpacks with their daddy's Mustangs. Okay, who's letting their kid drive a Mustang to high school? That's not ideal. I drove a shitty red Jeep Cherokee. It was my absolute favorite car to drive around. It wasn't a stick shift, but it was very gritty feeling. And convertibles, the 28-year-old female shooter wrote in a diary entry on February 3rd. I wish to unalive you weak ass dicks. Is this supposed to be dicks with your mop yellow hair? Honestly, I think this gal should have maybe paid more attention in English class, because this could have been written a lot better, more creatively. Want to unalive you little crackers? It's just so wild that a white girl is saying all this. It just goes to show you how the effects of CRT seeping into kids. Bunch of little F-gots with your white privileges. 3 photographs of the pages of the shooter's diary were obtained by Crowder. How did he get these pages? I'm dying to know where he got these. Do you guys know? I want to know. Who reported that his investigative team independently confirmed the authenticity of the images. The Daily Wire sources have also confirmed the authenticity of the pages. She said, I hope I have a high death count. This is just horrible. I'm ready. I hope my victims aren't. Ready to go. The diary entries also revealed her schedule for death day, beginning at 7 a.m. Get dressed. hey, got to get up early. I don't know. This is horrible. It's so surreal to see something like this written out. An ending after 12:37 p.m. with time to die. I really have a high death count. Yikes. Yikes. That's very disturbing. This is mental illness, clearly. The musings reflect the envy for stable, productive society that is targeted as dominant and privileged by the critical race theory espoused in many public schools. The shooter, who the Daily Wire is not naming, boasted to a friend before the shooting that she had left plenty of evidence behind, making her motives clear. So she wanted credit, I guess. Nashville's police acknowledged this fact after the shooting. After the shooting, Nashville Police Chief John Drake promised Republican Governor Bill Lee that the manifesto would soon be released. Yeah, wasn't that a year ago? The Covenant shooting was a tragedy beyond comprehension, and Tennesseans need clarity. We've been in touch with the Nashville Police Department, and today, Chief Drake assured me that the documents and information regarding the shooter would be released to the public very soon. He said that on April 27th. That was 6 months ago. But Drake, or was it more? Was it a year and a half ago? Gosh. But Drake broke that promise for the better part of a year. Nashville's police department refused to release the Tranifesto, citing a series of contradictory excuses. A spokesman for Lee ignored the Daily Wire's inquiries about Lee's response to the broken promise over the course of this year. The Metropolitan Police Department and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations denied open record requests from the Daily Wire, the Tennessee Star, and other outlets, citing that it was an ongoing investigation, even though the shooter was dead. The Star and others sued, and the police department then claimed it could not release the Tranifesto because it was the subject of litigation, a catch-22, given that the litigation about its refusal to release the Tranifesto. A Nashville judge later allowed parents of Covenant attendees to intervene in the open records lawsuit to claim that releasing the Tranifesto would traumatize their children. Even though attorney Rob, well, then don't show it to your children. Even though attorney Rob Harvey, who represents two plaintiffs, said the parents are not crime victims under the law and that their concerns are only speculative since they don't know what's contained in the records. Tennessee law enforcement authorities also claimed they were asked by the FBI not to release the Tranifesto, even though in another catch-22, the FBI said it was not terrorism and therefore the FBI had no jurisdiction. Ooh, it just sounds like they're passing the buck. It was murky. They knew that it was anti-white, and so they didn't want to release it. That's what it sounds like to me. The writings may raise questions about why the killing of school children, apparently based on their race, was not considered a hate crime by the FBI. Good question. The shooter and the children she targeted based on their race were white. The ramblings also called the children FGOTs. Sounds like FGOT Center. And evoke stereotypes of traditional masculine children. Wow. Yeah. Sounds misandrist. A Nashville City Council member, Corey Johnson, told the New York Post that she was led to believe that the Tranifesto was a blueprint on the total destruction that would be astronomically dangerous if released. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's what a lot of us were expecting. And because it's taken so long for it to come out, there's going to be even more eyes on it because now we're all going, why were they hiding it from us? The detailed agenda obtained by Crowder does not include any detail that would be useful to copycats. It merely says to take guns, go to the school, and begin. Russ Pulley, a Nashville City Council member and former FBI agent, was dismissive when asked by the Daily Wire on the status of the Tranifesto earlier this year, saying he trusts the police. Wow, so they were just using every delay tactic in the book. A spokesman for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation told the AP that under state law, legislators could access the records if a committee passes a resolution, but they have not done so. A spokeswoman for Lee told AP that the governor can also review the records under state law, but has declined from doing so until police provide clarity on them for the public. What does that even mean? Wow. Good job, Steven Crowder. Wow. How did he get it? How did he get it? Okay, Max, we probably share the view if sex work is a sin. Aren't there so many others? We would berate an alcoholic. Would we berate an alcoholic or a gambler this much? Other sinners. The sex stuff seems to be the number one obsession. It does seem to be an obsession, and it's like you're really not going to convince anybody. You can't shame somebody out of this line of work because it is so lucrative, and just like you can't like really change people. You have control over you and your family. That's about it. Russell Hall, I just worry Brandy will break a hip at some point. He's fine, Russell. Matthew Hammond, why did the Daily Wire not get this before now? They are in Nashville and have several reporters that work there. That's a good question. It sounded like I saw that tweet from, I guess, Jeremy Boring. Isn't he in charge of the Daily Wire? It sounded like he was a bit upset that Crowder got it first. Because I think he tweeted out something like, well, good for him for getting this, but I still don't like him. It's like something kind of salty. Oh yeah. Okay. I'll throw this up there. I saw him tweet this out yesterday. I'm sure you guys did too. Crowder is a dishonest, spiteful, narcissistic scumbag who, even in his victories, can't help but portray most everyone else doing good work in our space, including those who have sued for the release of the Tranifesto, like the Tennessee Star, as somehow not sufficiently pure or dedicated or conservative. I haven't heard him say that. His no true Scotsman shtick is offensive and tired, but credit is due where it's due. but credit where it's due. He landed a huge and important scoop here. He could have taken all this out. I guess I read this, to me it sounds like he was probably thinking exactly that. Like, oh, like we were trying to get the Tranifesto too, but he just got it first. Ah. Hey, all that matters is that somebody got it, right? We're all working together here. Maybe I assume that Crowder used one of the Project Veritas honeypots, like just a girl with her boobs out in a tight dress, knew who to talk to, and that's how I assume how anything important is is obtained, just through cleavage and hard work. Ryan Linder, thanks for the super chat. Sadly, Chrissy, she did pay attention in class. Where do you think all her anti-white hate came from? Yes, that's true, Ryan. I mean, her grammar and writing could be a bit better, but yes, she very much paid attention to the CRT ideas. It's very sad. What's up, Eric John? Thanks for the super chat. Mustang, why assume the car's gender? Nonsense. Mustang, I barely knew her. Mark Sart. Oh, thanks, Mark, for the 20. You deserve a drop for that. Get ready. Get ready. Good morning, Chrissy Frank. Baby, muffin, and waffles. The Tranifesto shows how effective the anti-white rhetoric pushed by the MSM politicians and Hollywood has been. That's why they wanted to keep it hidden. You're 100% right, Mark. It's they saw it and it probably scared the crap out of them. And they're like, we're just going to delay this as long as we can. And maybe people will stop caring and asking for it. But guess what? They didn't. In hot water, Mug Club member cop forwarded the pics probably. Ooh. Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. Crowder's got a lot of subscribers. Yeah, you never know. You never know who's listening, who's watching. I saw a tweet from Benny Johnson yesterday where he was on a flight to DC and one of the flight attendants wrote on a napkin, like, go get him in DC, which I think is so cool. You just never know who's going to like recognize you or be a fan or follow your. You just never know, because most people are very quiet about their politics because they don't want to lose their fucking jobs. Understandably. Deranged lunatic cleavage works on me. It does. It works every time. Illuminati, I think he paid for it. That's why Jeremy mentioned the legal team suing. Oh, you think Crowder paid for the Tranifesto? Ooh. I really want to know how he got it. I think I am a Mug Club member. I'm sure he's going to talk about how he got it. Anybody in the chat, are you guys Mug Club people? Has Crowder said anything about how he got it? James O'Keefe crowd supported stuff is what news used to be. The power of community is way stronger than any news. Oh yeah, and mainstream media would never have been motivated to get the Tranifesto. I just like saying Tranifesto. Okay, this is funny. People were talking about if this was fake. That's so much of our online time, isn't it? Just figuring out what's fake and what's not. This gal here. Now, we all like it when people are in love with us, right? But this is a bit too far. I think this is not real. Here's a gal. Wherever you are, Kevin, I hope that you're miles away from here. Here is a gal, pretty gal. Kevin tattooed on her head.
Yes, do it.
She's already got a lot of tats. I mean, this looks like a real tattoo pen. This looks like a real tattoo man. Oh my God. Does this look like a real tattoo? I don't see blood coming out. It also could just be with a sharp.
Done? Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Okay,
she's
let's see.
European?
Okay. Oh my God.
Look, I
love it.
don't see a ring on her finger. Home girl, you're an idiot for getting a name tattooed on your head without a ring. At least. I don't see it. Is that it there? I don't think so.
I love it.
Why do you love it? What's wrong with you that you love it?
Oh, Kevin's gonna love it.
He's gonna love it. Ah! No! I don't care how much you love Kevin. You're gonna get sick of looking at this. Oh, she had a very pretty face. And now it's all Kevin'd up. Even put Kevin on your hip bone. Do what Keanu did. Get a little bisconti on your hip bone. I'll find you. Wowie. That is what it feels like. People with face tattoos used to be on permanent disability. Now they're adored and celebrated. Oh God, I hope Kevin is at least her son. Plot twist: Kevin broke up with her 3 months ago, but she's still holding on to the dream. Yeah, this is her plan to get him back. I feel like the tattoo artist bears some responsibility. Yes! He basically did top surgery on her head. This is a horrible mistake. He should not have done that. It should be like, look, this is a perfect example. When I was about 12, 13, 14 years old, I got glasses very young in life. But I got contacts in 7th grade. I'll never forget it because I could finally see the damn diving board. And then I got really, really good because I could see. And I begged the eye doctor for purple and green contacts. And he said no. He said, "No, sorry. You have really great blue eyes. I'm not getting you colored contacts." And guess what? That was the end of it. That's how all doctors should be. And I'm not saying a tattoo artist is a doctor, but like, have some discretion. See, I wonder if this is real now. What does the depths of the ocean have to do with this? Oh, it's an ad. Whoa, what the hell is this? That can't be real. That's going to be in a nightmare. Where's Kevin? Kevin! Wowie. Oh, it's this Kevin. I found him. Wow. Kevin must be packing schmeat. Like it's alike. Okay, I thought this was fake. But that was just the pre part. The pre-drawing part, the Sharpie part. Oh my god. How could she do this? I was there when Keanu got her tattoo. It was very exciting because I've never witnessed a tattoo before. Shouldn't there be more blood coming out of her head? Ugh. MK Solid, thanks for the super chat. I've watched Brandy's content for years. Porn can be a useful tool for men. I don't think condemning Brandy to the rivers of hell was appropriate. It was so not appropriate. It was a waste of time. I'm all for living your life. If you want to live your life according to the Bible, great. More power to you. Like I am trying to become closer to God myself, but you also got to pick your battles. And if you're preaching to somebody who is not open, not interested, it's just kind of I think a waste of energy. Yeah, this is interesting. This is an interesting point, MK Solid, because so on my Compound Media show, which we did last night, Wet Spot, I have a group of guys who they just come every Monday, and they've all sort of become friends. There's maybe like 6. Let's see. Jordan. There's like 5, 6 guys who come every Monday, and they just hang out, and like sometimes we'll go to the bar after, and they're just like they're the bleacher creatures. They're the audience. They just come and hang. And there's this one guy who's very shy around women, just shy generally, like generally soft spoken, kind of an introvert. And another friend from the same fan group like took him to Exotica this past weekend, which is an adult convention, and it is in New Jersey. And he came back like he was like a different guy. We were all joking, like, oh my God, did you have sex? Did you touch a boob? Like, what happened? He was like, he had swagger. And I think it's just because he got practice talking to girls and like hanging out with girls. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he saw a boob. Probably. It's Exotica. It's going to happen. But I could just tell what a difference it made in him. His confidence was like, it was like night and day. He was like a different person. So I think that's a good example of how those kinds of conventions can actually help somebody come out of their skin a little bit. Because if you're mortified to approach a woman and you go to a convention like this where you practice and you say hi and the girls are friendly and it can make the whole thing less daunting. Now it's like any vice, you could end up spending all your money and time. And if you're relying on porn so much that you're not finding a relationship, you're not progressing in your life, like, of course, then it's too much. But it's our job as adults to regulate how much we consume of these vices, right? It seems like just common sense. Deranged Lunatic, did you see Elizabeth Duffy at Porkfest? I've never been to Porkfest. So no, cyberbully Brandy can tattoo all her boyfriend's names on her forehead. Oh, I think she's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Illuminati. I worked on the Ron Paul campaign. Even when no one was around, Dr. Paul was always cordial and respectful with everyone, even porn stars. They would always leave smiling, even if they hated him. I think that's the way to be. I think that's the way to be. And again, of course, yes, he came back better, stronger, confident, big balls, Ben. We go after drug dealers. Do we? Do we go after drug dealers? It doesn't seem like we do at all. It seems like we subsidize drug dealers, big pharma. I guess you're free to go after whoever you want, but there will always be supply and demand for the adult industry. Even if you were to outlaw it, it would just go black market. You're not gonna get rid of it. And once it goes black market, things get even more unsafe. That's just me. Okay. Well, I was gonna look at other forehead tattoos to prove that that one was fake, but I think that one might actually be real. Well, good luck to her and Kevin. I hope it lasts forever. And you know what? It's a black and white. It's just a black tattoo, which I've heard that those are the easiest to remove. So if it doesn't go well, she could always get it removed. Okay, time for a funny message. Every once in a while, I'll check my DMs on usually they're lurking in Facebook, which I don't really check as often. Sometimes Frank will check it and then find something funny. So I'm gonna pull this message for you guys because I think it was real funny. It was real funny. Okay, this is from a Joe Martin. Okay, hey there. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Okay. Hello there. I'm Crazy Joe from the website thecrazyjoeshow.com. I saw you guys talking about Howard, and this is from October 22nd. I saw you guys talking about Howard right on the spot. He means Howard Stern. I'm the new Howard, today's shock jock, rated R comedy star, and the saver of real rock music. I hate everything and everyone in today's world of bullshit. Rap music, Generation Z, X, and so forth, because I'm an old school man, born in the 1950s. We had it real good in those days. My show is for the people, for the voiceless. So, what I'm getting at is, would you introduce me to the world as the new Howard, the man of the hour? Because I got the power. I get down when you get up. Oh, this gets better, guys. Little old school soul jive there. Ooh, yeah. I can communicate with my black brothers and shit, yo. I would like to have you on my show if you could help me out. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, I would like to have you on my show if you could help me out. One hand washes the one hand washes the one. I don't think he got that phrase exactly right. I think it's one hand washes the other. Again, I'm for real from NYC and Long Island, like Howard, ex cab driver in NYC. I'm telling you, I'm not going to waste your time. Check out my show this Thursday night, 8 p.m., because hearing is believing. And yes, I play the best of Howard, the great shit. And it's just so funny. Hear from yourself. And this is his logo for his radio show. Thanks for reading. Which I hadn't read because I didn't fucking see this message until a couple days ago. Thanks for reading. And here's how it escalates very quickly from Joe Martin. I guess this is why it's called the Crazy Joe Show. You're too a loser like everyone else and ignore me. So this is from October 22nd to October 31. How many days is that? Let's do some quick math. I'm looking at 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Wait, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31. So this is 8 days later. He gave me 8 days respond. And now he's off. He's flying off the handle. You're too a loser like everyone else and ignore me. Who the hell do you think you are? You're a nobody. Again, grammar. If you're going to try to impress me in the DMs, you got to have your grammar under control. You're going to be a loser like everyone else? Question mark. Who the hell do you think you are, woman? Wow. I don't know. I can't explain what happened here to Joe. I don't know. I get messages like these all the time. I think maybe once a month. I'll go into some deep DMs or with Instagram, they put your They have like general, they have like different categories of DMs because like some are from people you talk to and then some are from strangers. They'll go from 0 to 60, like so sweet, sweet as pie. First couple messages, and then like, "Fuck you! I hope you die." This is what happens when you ignore people. They can't handle it. You think that's bipolar, Daniel? Yes. Because people, they end up having a whole damn conversation with themselves. They assume you've seen it, they assume you've read it, and then they assume that you're not getting back to them because you don't think they're worthy enough or big enough or good enough. It's like a really good example. And like, don't jump to conclusions. Don't make assumptions. That's something we can all do. Like, we all make assumptions about what others think of us. And it's like, you really can't. You have to ask direct questions, get direct answers. Like, see, this was a teachable moment, guys. Oh, misspelling is not grammar. It's spelling. Wow. You know what I meant, Angle. Sounds like my grandma and I started drowning at the beach. What? I would never get a face tattoo. Never. I have no tattoos. I don't even have one tattoo. I guess I can't commit to that sort of thing. Dr. Gonzo's hits and misses. Thanks for becoming a new member. Wow, what a dapper dresser you are. Thank you, sir. Borderline personality. Yeah. Wow. See, Daniel, I like that you can figure out people right away. Grammar is spelled grammar. Should I write him back? What should I say? But look, you know what? I know you're extremely rude in your message, but yes, I'd love to introduce you to the world. Welcome, the new Howard Stern, everyone. Most people don't even, honestly, at this point, like, unless you are 40 or older, you don't even know who Howard Stern is or care. Oh my goodness. James Shart. Hello, darling. Who do you think you are? You're the one with the 89K followers on YouTube. You worked your rear off to get that. You can't coattail yourself to success. Here's the thing, James. Even if I were, let's say I were to tomorrow do a one-on-one interview with this Joe Martin. Okay, maybe it would get a few thousand views, but like, you got to take it from there. People can give you an opportunity, which is great. I would definitely not be doing this if Gino Bisconti and Aaron Berg didn't give me my first opportunity to be on Compound Media a couple years ago. So you always need to help the people that are behind you, but like whatever, below you, younger than you, however you want to think of it. You have to help people out, but you also can't you can't expect or feel entitled to opportunities and things. That's what really turns me off. Like, and people get shit earlier than they're supposed to all the time. That's just how the world works. But your attitude is so important. And you can't be a dick on your way up because people remember that. And then when you're on your way down, people are gonna be like, well, look who's back. That's exciting that I'm at 80. I was stuck at 88 for a while. Let's see if I can get to 100 before I give birth. Is that too lofty of a goal? Can you guys subscribe? I don't know. It feels weird asking people to subscribe. It's Western civilization. The whole of Western civilization is here. Please interview Piper Blush. Who is Piper Blush? Is it a porn star? Piper Blush. Is it Piper Blush? Oh, she is a porn star, I think. She is okay, yes. She's saying she's a vlogger, but there's an untoward photo of her. Do you mean this Piper Blush? This one right here. Look at this. How untoward. I mean, if she's based and cool, sure. Mark Zart, thanks for the super chat. I don't mind tattoos as long as they are tastefully done. True. I like them on other people. I just don't think I'm cut out for that. And I definitely don't think you can get a tattoo pregnant. I think that's a no-no because of the blood and the poking and the ink and the infection possibilities. Yeah, imagine if I were to get just like a big tramp stamp or stomach tattoo right now and then just like watch it stretch out. MK Solid, you should interview Tori Black. It would be big. Who is Tori Black? Tori Black. Is her Twitter not Tori Black? This looks like another adult gal. Adult industry gal. I see her with a bikini with an American flag on it. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay. Tori Black. Damian Gershwin, thanks for the super chat. See, I promise to come on once I lose the COVID weight. Come on, where? You haven't lost the COVID weight yet? COVID was 3 years ago. Chop, chop. Get to intermittent fasting. Get to the gym. Yeah. Oh. Daniel Clancy, also no tattoos. See, who's in the no tattoo club? F's in the chat if you're in the no tattoo club. And I think I'm too old to get a tattoo now anyway. In hot water, please interview Alina Ali. Please check her out. Alina Ali. Is she related to Basha K. Ali? She's another adult person. Oh my God. I just saw a video of balls going onto her face. I haven't had my coffee yet in hot water. Wow, look at all the people with no tattoos. Dylan doesn't have a tattoo. Chernabog doesn't have a tattoo. In Hot Water doesn't have a tattoo. Daniel doesn't. Scriptic doesn't. Charlie doesn't. Kamikaze does it. Dream, Smoker Dreamer, Two War Vet. Wowie. Johnny doesn't have one. Mark doesn't have any. Wonder Bucket. James doesn't. Tyro doesn't. Is this like the tattoo list crew here? I like that. Casey doesn't. Z Highness doesn't. Bjornographic, that's a great name. JB, no tattoos. Wow. Western Civilization has no tattoos. Why did you guys not get tattoos? For me, I just never had $70. Frank doesn't have any. JLM. Miles Swan. Susan Rainey. Big Raj doesn't. Wow. Dr. Gonzo has no tattoos. Kaiser Sosi. Chipping. Everybody. Wow, we're in the majority here. I technically have a tattoo. I got burned while holding a minute rice bag. Fealties from the streets, clearly. He got burned while holding a minute rice bag, and it seared black pepper into my skin on my finger. Still a stained years later. You're going to have to show me that. I can't visualize that. Yeah, I don't have a tattoo, but I do have, I fell doing hurdles in track and field. I think I was in like 7th or 8th grade. And I do have a piece of gravel still lodged into my knee, like into the skin. You can't feel it or anything, but I can see it's there. Yeah. Oh, you didn't like, okay. Reasons for not getting a tattoo. Didn't like the commitment. I was taught tattoos are a salary cap. Oh, because they're gay. Needle phobia. Tats fall into 2 categories for me. Ignorable and awful. Courtney has 3. I bet you do, you sassy minx. Right, commitment. 48 with no tattoos. My mom told me tattoos are a sin, no urge to get them. You got them removed? Are they actually gone, or is it still you can see like a little shadow of them? I always wondered if they could do it. Like they could actually fully remove a tattoo. I almost got several tattoos. When I was a kid, when I was a diver, I really wanted like the USA, it's not showing my feet. The USA diving symbol like right on my ankle, which is like an abstract. Maybe I could draw it for you. It was kind of like an abstract symbol. Okay, I'm going to draw it. All the tattoos I wanted to get. Wow. I would doodle this in my notebooks in school forever. Like, here's my foot. Okay, you can't really tell, but that's the USA diving symbol. And that would be my ankle. So I just wanted like a little like abstract thing there. Another tattoo I almost got was the classic like wave symbol. Like that. I wanted that around my ankle at one point. Or maybe I would have gotten it like filled in. So like that. Oh, at one point I really wanted to get an Om tattoo. Like on the back of my shoulder. God, and I can't even draw that from memory. I have to look it up. Because I was really, really into yoga for several years. So I thought I really wanted an Om. Yep. Am I Buddhist? No. But I was a white girl who liked yoga. So it really was going to be part of my process. Okay. This is sort of what that looks like. Like that. Maybe a little thinner. So I had, yeah. And then when my mom died, I thought I really wanted to get a hibiscus flower right here for her because she loved Hawaii. She used to live in Hawaii. She didn't go to college or anything. She went to secretarial school, but like that was one of the like highlights of her life was like living in Hawaii for a couple of years. So almost did like a hibiscus moment. But my mom hated tattoos, and I could hear her saying to me like, don't you get a tattoo on my account. She always told me if I got a tattoo or got any piercings, she would stop paying for college. And I got my cartilage pierced my freshman year of college, but I would hide it like pretty decently because my hair obviously always covers my ears. But one time she came to a diving meet and my hair was obviously back and wet and in like a ponytail, and she saw it. I was like, oh, it's just a cartilage piercing. And I kept it in. And I still every once in a while poke an earring through it to make sure like my hole is still viable. Do you guys ever do that with old piercings? It's not as I actually bought like a couple months ago ear cartilage earrings because I was like, oh, maybe I'll get into like wearing cartilage earrings again. And the post was too thick. I couldn't get it in there. So I think now my hole is smaller up there. Let me see. Can you even see it? It's like under here. I have no earrings around. Or is it in this one? Yeah, it's in this one. You can't really see. Yep. I was very cool. In college. I got the piercing with my gay best friend at the time. His name was Chris, something with a T. And we were the best of friends. We got our cartilage piercings together. He was my first gay best friend. And we would like, instead of going home for like a break during college or something, we would just like stay and hang out. And this was like pre-cell phones. There was internet. This was like during like the Morpheus Napster days of the internet. Like it would take you an hour to download a song, something like that. So we had a lot of time on our hands. So we would just like hide in garbage cans and like we'd do shit like that. Like, oh, sorry, I'm staying at school for the intercession. Oh, to just hide in garbage cans with my gay best friend. But that's how we had fun back then. MK Solid Kennedy on Fox News has a hot leg tattoo. Ooh. What does it look like? Kennedy Fox tattoo. Let's see. Oh. Is it a heart? Kennedy. Okay, a lot is coming up. Wow, a lot of untoward tattoos come up when I Google this. That's cool. That makes sense for her. Damien Gershwin. $5 to anyone who tattoos blackface on themselves. $5? You're gonna have to offer a lot more than that. You're gonna cancel yourself for life if you do that. You're not gonna get a job. Unless you want to do it and be like, look at me, I am the captain now. And I did give myself cankles in the drawing. The running joke is like, I didn't have a lot of food growing up. It was like, and my dad's side was German, my mom's side was Norwegian. One pink und one blanket. It's funny to probably just me and VLT. Oh, that's okay. I also missed when I was in Minnesota. I had to go home for a family emergency, so I didn't even do the show in Minnesota. Lila did it. Nick Ricada was there. Aaron Imholt, and they had maybe one other guy do a guest spot. So yes, it very much pained me to leave that sold out show, but I had to. So I will have to come back to Minnesota. I will have to. One pink and one blanket. So I almost, at this point, if I had got every tattoo that I wanted to get, I would have had like 4 tattoos by now. But I think that's what my mom just sort of like she sowed doubt into me. She was like, are you sure you really want that? Okay, thank you for your adult entertainer suggestions, folks. This is interesting. This is some interesting comedy scandal news. This is a comedy scandal. I don't know what Roan J is. The Real Housewives of New Jersey. I guess that's what it is. Joe Gorga is forced to cancel Las Vegas comedy show after Brad Garrett reveals a scam, a Vegas comedy club scam. Joe Gorga will not. Who is Joe Gorga? Does anyone know? Does anyone care? He's a man from the Real Housewives. He's a house husband. Okay. Is he funny? He will not be taking the stage in Las Vegas outside of BravoCon, the Real Housewives of New Jersey. He was forced to cancel his forthcoming comedy show after Brad Garrett publicly revealed it was a scam. Alert, this is not an actual show at my club, and people are being scammed to buy tickets via a fake link on Facebook. First of all, Facebook. Why is anyone still on Facebook? Guys, get off. You can go on it only to see how fat the people you went to high school from have become, but that's it. Garrett 63 shared via Instagram on Tuesday, October 31st. So Catch New Jersey, not sure how you put this show together, but it wasn't from us. Ooh. So is this Catch a Rising Star? I've performed here. I wonder if they scammed them. Ooh. Let's go to Twitter. Let's see if Catch has a Twitter account. Let me see. Is it a scam? No, that's somebody else. All right. I'm going to look into this more. The Everybody Loves Raymond alum. Oh, right. That's Brad Garrett. Duh. Claimed an imposter was collecting ticket funds for a non-existent show. The comedy show was allegedly set to take place Sunday, November 5th, 2 days ago. So if you bought tickets and went, I hope it was good. At Garrett's Comedy Club in Vegas, Jorga, 44, was set to appear alongside Jacqueline Marfugi, never heard of him, and fellow Ranji personality Frank Catania, who was labeled as a special guest. Gorga claimed he had no idea that the show was fake until he saw Garrett's post on Tuesday. It was coming from a fake Brad Garrett. Ooh, a rep for Gorga shared in a statement to Deadline. Joe's attorney was scammed. They even had signed contracts in place. I thought this was Joe Rogan for a second. Gorga's rep added that he is very disappointed. He was looking forward to performing and assured that everyone who purchased tickets will be receiving their money back. Joe will not be doing a show in Las Vegas, his statement concluded. In a second Instagram post, Garrett clarified that Gorga was unaware of the scam. Right, because so the performer was not scamming people. It was the producer of the show. I'm going to show this show flyer. I've been doing this a lot of years. Okay, I've been doing this for a long time. All right, I can spot a scam a mile away. First of all, Facebook is a big red flag. If anyone talks to you on Facebook, just assume they're scamming you. So this was the flyer. Looks like a legit flyer. It certainly does, but this was a scam. Wowie. I don't like a comedy flyer with too much going on. Okay, back to the article. It was not their fault. It was booked through a comedy club in New Jersey. So this is Catch a Rising Star, who didn't go through the proper channels and talk to some jerk off imposter on Facebook. The caption read, "Note to all, when someone asks for money." Oh, God, what an idiot. Note to all, when someone asks for money up front to work at your club, it's most likely a scam. Stay safe, everyone. Who would fall for this? When do you never have to give someone money up front to pay? It sometimes is the other way around. Sometimes really big stars will request like what do you call it? Like a deposit, but the performer doesn't pay the venue unless you're renting out the venue in advance, and that's the deal you have worked out. But this is an established club, so I don't think they would do that. Stupid. A link to purchase tickets for the show has since been removed from Gorga's Instagram bio. While he won't be taking the stage in Las Vegas, Gorga is set to appear in Sin City alongside other members of the Ranji cast at BravoCon. The annual event is set to take place this past Friday through Sunday at the Caesars Forum Convention Center. Well, there's plenty of places to perform in Vegas. I hope they found somewhere else to go. Guys, this is regarding the comedy show. Gorga said in an Instagram story on Tuesday, "We just got the news. It's a complete scam." Womp womp. I bet they feel dumb. He was joined. I'm sure it was not him. I'm sure he has a manager or something. He was joined by Catania for the video, which had a caption that read, "What's happening to this world?" While Joe's wife, Melissa Gorga, was not on camera, her voice could be heard in the background reacting to the news. "I can't believe this." So there was no one from Brad Garrett's comedy club. This was a complete scam. It's also a bit of a hit to your ego, right? Because if you think, wow, I'm getting this opportunity, I'm being recognized, this club thinks I'm funny, that sucks. Joe concluded with, "It is what it is," telling social media followers there's nothing that can be done. Nobody got hurt. The Bravo star shared, "Don't worry, I'll see you at BravoCon. When we see you, we will make you laugh anyway." They should try to do a stand-up show at BravoCon. Well. Yeah, don't trust anyone from Facebook. Brad is 63. Who's Gorga? I think he's a reality show guy. That's what happens. These reality show guys, they want to dabble in comedy. Jeremy Piven's a perfect example. He had a bustling career as an actor, so he had a built-in audience for when he started doing stand-up. Patrick T. Brittany Williams from the Light Bright YouTube page might be a good Simcast guest. She's also got an OnlyFans and is married. Look, I'm not only looking to book people with OnlyFans accounts. Is that who you think I am? Brittany Williams from the Light Bright YouTube page. All right, let me look her up. Brittany Williams. Bright Nation. Oh, she's got subs. She's got a lot of. Oh, she likes cars, traveling, and life. Well, that's kind of a red flag when someone says they're interested in life. Okay, here she is. Brittany Williams from Light Bright. Let's watch a little preview thing.
And I'm her husband, Kevin Williams.
That's Jelly Belly. Hi, Jelly.
Oh,
Welcome
dog.
to our episode of Cribs.
Yeah, welcome to our
Because this is where we live.
Oh. I've seen enough. They're outdoorsy. They're low maintenance. She's like effortlessly beautiful. She doesn't need makeup. They must have rich parents. Like, how can they afford all this? They have an adorable dog. She's very lovable. She looks like April Imholt. She goes off-roading. They have a red car called Stepchild. That's funny. They look fun. Yeah, I could talk to her about van life. Oh my God, look at her. Not a stitch of makeup. She's stunning. Oh, she's beautiful. She's outdoorsy. She's not afraid to get dirty. What the fuck? This is a Jeep climbing up a mountain somewhere in Nevada. Okay, this gives me anxiety. I'm down to have her on. Sure. When I was in LA with Keanu in our hotel, we met this couple. They were like 60s, in their 60s, and they were van life people. And they're like, we have a little YouTube channel. I was like, oh, so do I. He was bragging about, he's like, oh, well, I think I have like 1,000 followers. I don't want to brag. I was like, oh, look at you. Okay. It's like the complete opposite. Like I look at someone's life like that and I'm like, wow, I just have no time to do any of that. Oh, thank you, K-Max. Yes, there is a thing called van life people who live in their vans and they record it and they make videos about it. In fact, that Tug life is now a van person. She and her boyfriend, husband bought a van and they live there now and they drive around. I did not sub shame him. I thought it was cute that he was excited. I didn't say like that ain't shit. Yes. If I lived in a van, it would be constantly parked down by the river. Yep, it seems dangerous. It's not for me. But I like that other people do it. Oh, it's JP. Thank you, darling, for the super chat. Guess what? You get a drop for this. Didn't you go on the Adam Carolla podcast when you were in LA? I haven't seen the episode come out yet. Yes, I was. Did it not come out? I should look for that. Where does he normally release his episodes? YouTube? Adam Carolla, Chrissie Mayr. Did it not come out? I will have to email the producer about this. Because it should have. Unless they were like, wow, that was a disaster. Let's not release that one. But it was fine. I will inquire. It was the Dr. Drew and Adam show. It's a different stream. People said they saw it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Franklin. Yes, it was. It was Dr. Drew and Adam. The show they do together. It was? Okay, Junior saw it. It was on the Adam and Dr. Drew feed. Oh, good. Okay, good. It's all fun and games till Tugs and her boyfriend kill each other. Oh, I hope not. I hope she lives. Okay. Okay, checked out the woman who drives Jeeps all around. This will be fun. Oh, yes, by the way, I'm going to be in Tampa pretty soon, like in about a month. I will be headlining the Tampa Side Splitters Club on Sunday, December 3rd. Come on out, y'all. I love Florida. I love Tampa. Tampa people are so fun. Get your tickets now to Side Splitters. Nice little early Sunday show. Then I'll be in San Diego first weekend of the new year, Friday, January 5th, Saturday, January 6th at the Mic Drop Comedy Club. 1 show Friday, 2 shows Saturday. If you're in the San Diego area, get your tickets now. ChrissieMayr.com. And yeah, I think I can fly around and do shows through like maybe February. And then they're going to tell me to stay grounded because nobody likes it. Nobody likes someone giving birth on a plane, I've heard. I guess because the airline vacuums don't really pick up placenta or blood. They're not really made for that. They're made for crumbs. So I get that. Imagine giving birth. Where would you rather give birth? Like, my birth plan is to give birth in an Uber because it's only $100 cleanup fee, and that is so much cheaper than like say an ambulance or an emergency room. That's the plan. Just find it. Maybe I'll splurge and I'll do an Uber Black or an Uber Comfort, and I'll just give birth in the Uber. Let's get it started in here. Okay, I know you guys I don't like therapy either sometimes, but I think this is interesting. Therapist reveals the 6 things people secretly hate about their friends. Wow, I thought my friends liked me. Let's find out what they secretly don't like about me. Even the best of friends have their differences, but politics, flakiness, and miscommunication are common points of contention among even the chummiest of pals. Okay, this is according to a UK-based expert, so keep that in mind. You know, UK people are a little retarded. Donna Morgan, a counselor, told Metro that a lack of reciprocity or a lopsided friendship can cause resentment. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, if you're the one who calls more, tries more, reaches out more, that makes sense. A friendship where one person constantly feels they are putting more into the relationship, whether emotionally or in terms of effort, can lead to feelings of resentment and being undervalued. Flakiness or unreliability via chronic last-minute cancellations or broken promises can also drive a rift through the erosion of trust, the crux of a solid friendship. Even worse, a self-centered bestie who shows signs of narcissism can make you feel unimportant. Look, there's me looking at my watch saying, I have somewhere else to be. When one party consistently dominates conversations, focuses primarily on their own experiences, and showing little interest in others, it can leave friends feeling unheard and unimportant. That makes sense. So just don't be a dick. Politics therapist Jenny Warwick noted are also polarizing issues, especially if the discussion or debate can't be held respectively and sensitively. Oh, like on Sunday. Actively listening to your friend's perspective is a good start, Warwick advised. Aim to understand their point of view before you respond. Ooh. Speaking of, communication is vital to a healthy friendship, but can quickly cause a relationship to deteriorate if both parties can't adequately express their feelings. For example, you may prefer to be direct while your friend likes a subtle approach. Okay, give your friends their full attention. This is all just seems like common sense. The best start is to initiate an open and candid conversation with your friend about your different communication methods. Explain your preferences and ask them about theirs. Ooh, that sounds like something guys don't want to do. Qualities that secretly annoy friends. Political differences. What? I wouldn't even be friends with someone with political differences. Just kidding. Flakiness or unreliability, lack of effort, miscommunication, narcissism, lack of trust. Not listening to a friend's advice could also, yep. How many times have you given the same advice to the same friend over and fucking over again, and they just can't get out of their own way. That leads to resentment. Who described a situation in which one friend constantly relies on the other for emotional support, but never trusts them enough to take their guidance. Ugh, I know that very well. This dynamic can create a sense of being in a constant rescue role. Oh my God, this is me. You're in a constant rescue role for one friend, while the other may feel like a helpless victim, which can be emotionally draining for both. The situation can result in frustration and even resentment, negatively affecting both friends. The friend seeking to help may struggle to trust themselves if they constantly seek external advice, while the friend offering it may feel overwhelmed and unheard. Ooh. Okay. That was slightly informative. Yep. I resent people who refuse to help themselves. I'm often the first to assist those who help themselves, though, and happy to be. Yeah. I saw your article you wrote about friendship. Don't call me anymore, dork. I like 5 out of 6 of those on the list means you're friends with a woman. Oh, sick burn, Batman. Not the Batman. I think all these people need to suck my balls. All of them? Do you have that kind of time? Bad place to give birth is a subway bathroom. Oh, yeah. They're not often clean. Oh, a limo. A stretch limo. Okay. Okay, cool. Sorry, I just got tired all of a sudden. Okay. Okay, I love this. I've always wanted to see like a resurgence of like a blue collar TikTok, and I think it's happening. From the hot lobsterman to the stunning shepherdess, meet the blue collar workers who are raking in a fortune on TikTok by sharing their working days with millions of doting fans. Blue collar influencers are dramatically rising in popularity on social media. They're amassing millions of views with their fascinating day in the life videos. Some are securing brand deals. That's cool. Okay. Social media isn't about the blonde bikini-clad babes anymore. We're sick of them. There's a new type of influencer making the rounds online, the blue-collar worker. Despite showing people preparing to go and do grueling physical and often dirty work, rather than fancy fashion shows or lavish trips, these social media stars have amassed millions of followers by showcasing their unique skills. From lobstermen to long-haul truckers, it seems as though there's a market for everyone. What does this guy do? He wears flannel. I must do something blue collar to wear the flannel. Industrial influencers are becoming steadily more popular with a more raw and vulnerable style on display. Yeah, unfiltered, real. Reminiscent of the original influencer TikTok clips that launched the popular Day in My Life style accounts and creators. That's where we're getting these blue collar influencers. Alice Marwick, an associate professor who studies social media at the University of North Carolina. I can't believe that's a real job. You study social media. We know these jobs exist, but we don't really know what it's like behind the scenes. Take a look below at some of the social media stars who have managed to secure brand deals and sponsorships. See, you guys listening, if you have a blue collar job, you could become a TikTok influencer. There's a potato farmer, Tyler Heppel. I mean, he's also hot, so that helps. Hot potato. The British Columbia farmer who calls himself Potato Ty has made people embrace the starchy vegetable after his post to TikTok went viral. His videos show his day-to-day workings of the potato farm, where he has amassed over 560,000 followers who now eagerly await his vegetable videos. I think they're waiting for an eggplant video. Potato Tie started posting to TikTok in June of last year, showing viewers how potatoes and vegetables on the farm are planted, harvested, cleaned, and graded. I mean, also he's hot. That's probably more the deal. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That is cool. Whoa. Okay. All right. This isn't really about, this is not what I expected. I thought it would be him without a shirt holding potatoes. This is very much focused on the potato industry. That's pretty cool. And there he is. Oh, he's likable. He's wearing a shirt. Oh, look at that. Ew, this one's got a bad hole in it. Oh, that's sweet. He seems wholesome. Like he's hot, but he's not relying on his hotness to carry him through life. I love that. I love a low-key, humble, hot person. His insights range from showing viewers the oddly shaped vegetables on his farm to the ins and outs of what it's like being a vegetable farmer, as well as giving away some of his produce to food banks in the area. Before he began farming, Potato Tie worked in sales. However, he found himself feeling empty and purposeless. He needed potatoes in his life. He switched to working the land instead. Managing the switch from sales to farming was one of the biggest leaps of faith. He revealed in a TikTok. He found his love of potatoes. His purpose, his potato purpose. However, it's not just the interest in a day in the life of the potato farmer that have users eagerly following the journey of the potato. You grow food and feed people, hang out with time travelers, and are soul-crushingly charming, declared one user. Ooh, it's so hard not to fall in love with you. So handsome. People want to get his potatoes in their mouth. Let me guess. Jacob Knowles, what do we think? Is he hot? Okay. No, he's just like regular. He's not bad looking, but he's not trying to be a hot boy. There's plenty of fish in the sea, but are they all like Jacob Knowles? The popular creator from Winter Harbor, Maine, rose to TikTok fame after posting his grueling days of working as a commercial fisherman catching lobsters. The 30-year-old, who is a fifth-generation lobsterman, regularly shares his workday with his 2.5 million followers. Wow. Where eager fisher fans wait him for his latest lobster haul. That's very cool. It almost makes me want to join TikTok. Knowles, who is the captain of the Rest Ashore, the lobster fishing boat which Knowles and his crew operate from, has also started collaborating with companies, and he's gained popularity. He went viral in 2020 explaining that fishermen tag female lobsters with eggs, otherwise known as eggers, a small notch on their tail, so fishermen leave them at sea to reproduce. Oh, they should do that with women. They should do that with humans. I've been tagged. Back away. Dang, look at that. That's a big boy. Wow, what kind of fish is that? It's the Lizzo fish. Is this his son? Wait, which one? Is it the guy or the younger guy? I think maybe that's his son. Oh, this is a member of his crew. Oh, that's adorable. I wonder how they smell. Oh, here he is.
He's crawling around. It's not a dead lobster.
Oh.
Tip them up, put them on their nose. You fold their claws.
Put them on their nose. What? Is he singing to them?
Takes at least a minute. The longer you do it, the more effective it is. Don't ask me how somebody figured this out or what the purpose behind it is. Maybe it's for somebody that feels bad for killing them. So they put them to sleep before they cook them.
This is how they fall asleep.
This one's already starting to fall asleep. It's working pretty good.
How did they figure this out?
But I think he's already sleeping.
Wow, you make them sleep by folding them in half. And then you at them.
Oh, he's out cold.
This also works with women. Wow. I mean, his eyes look like they're still open, though. What a cool lobster trick. Did you guys know this?
There you go. If you want to cook them, but you feel bad for them, just put them to sleep.
I mean, he looks like he's definitely still awake. I think that just makes him still. That's cool, though. Is this another video? Oh, it's taking me to a new page. Wow. Okay, I'm intrigued by this person. That's very cool. Other than the fisherman's charm and good looks, Knowles has developed a cult following thanks to his seafood advice and general enthusiasm for people to take a peek behind the curtain of the fishing industry. This is the most real thing I've ever followed. People don't get it. You guys are real. You guys have jobs and stuff. A fan commented on the video. This is such a unique channel. Love your content. Gushed another. I'd legit get starstruck if I met you. It's a little gay. However, anyone pining for a man at sea may have to cast their net a little wider after Knowles revealed in a recent video he's happily married with 3 kids. Oh, of course he is. He's a good guy. Hannah Jackson, shepherdess. Okay, this is a woman who's a shepherd. Do we think she's hot? Farming is hard, manual labor, but Hannah Jackson is rewriting what a stereotypical shepherder or shepherdess looks like. She's 31. She moved to a farm near Carlisle in northwest England 10 years ago and has since amassed 109,000 followers from sharing her unique rural lifestyle online. Ooh, she's a redhead with her striking red hair and unusual occupation. Jackson's followers love seeing the beautiful young farmer living her rural life. She's cute. Little too red for me, though. Little dabbling into Chucky territory. Her videos range from showcasing lambing season, to shepherding on a cold, wintry morning, to some sponsored posts peppered in advertising farming vehicles at McDonald's Progressive Young Farmer Program. Wow, progressive. Ugh. That's cute. She's cute. Wow. Oh my God, I love her. Oh my God, hold on. You didn't tell me shepherding is like you mostly just hang out with dogs all day. I gotta take the volume off because the song. Okay, so she's got her dogs. Do the dogs go get the sheep? This is in England, right? Wow, how beautiful. She goes, "Hey, pupper, go get the sheep." And then he does. He just really he chases them. The sheep are like just constantly scared for their life. How does the dog know how to corral them and like where to send them? That's pretty cool. Wow. I guess when it's time to go to bed, you have to corral the sheep back into their bedrooms, back into their nightstand. Oh, look at him. Yeah, it's music still. Okay. All right. Run up the hill. That's adorable. I mean, really, the dog is doing all the work here. This girl is not doing anything. She's not running around. Wow, it's pretty cool. Wow, that dog is so good at his job. Seems like this woman is really just taking all the credit for this dog. The dog is the one who should have the TikTok account. Oh, here they come. Hello. They're cute. I want to pet one. That's cool. Do you teach the dog how to herd the sheep, or does the dog just instinctually know? Wow, props to the dog. He's so cute. Good job, bud. Wow, he herds them into their little area. Good boy. Oh, he's like, I did a good job. Wow. Oh, that's so cute. A good boy. Oh my God, I love I love dogs. Wow, another like we got tricked again. We're in our pens. We're not happy. How cool. Jackson decided to pursue a career in farming after helping a sheep give birth on a family holiday. Aw. However, when the shepherdess started posting online, hoping to teach people about farming so the public knows where food comes from, she was propelled into the social media spotlight because she's hot for both her striking looks and captivating look into the day in the life. I think it's mostly because she's hot. Since she initially began posting to TikTok and Instagram, Jackson has had several sponsorship deals as well as writing a memoir about Shepherdess life. That's cool. Very cool. Adam Perry, tree trimmers, what my dad used to do. Whether you live in a city or country, at some point you may have witnessed a giant branch being cut from the tree and falling to the ground. One social media star has been given a keen observer's look at how the magic really happens. Adam Perry, all right, do we think he's hot? From East Sussex, has amassed 248,000 followers on Instagram, simply from filming his point of view as he ascends to the top of a tree, secures himself with a rope, and starts trimming branches. Fascinated by the daredevil's often nerve-wracking tree trimming expeditions and, of course, his charming good looks. Are we seeing a theme here? His fans watch with bated breath as he prepares himself for another day of climbing with chainsaw in hand. Okay, yeah, he's hot for like a landscaper for sure. He could use a haircut, but for me personally. Okay, wow. Okay, I see it now. Posing with a saw is always good. That's cool. Ooh, let's watch. First of all, I love that he has Yo-Yo Ma. Or no, is this Vivaldi? He has Vivaldi playing in his video. Yeah, that's cool. I like him already. Oh, this is neat. This is how he makes his rope. Oh, so he just... What? This is interesting. Is this how he climbs up? Or no, this is how he ties the tree before he cuts it. I am fascinated. Okay. Most of his videos involve Perry looking as though he's about to start a high rope course with the occasional how-to. Although his looks don't go unnoticed either. Making hitches sexy again. An Instagram user cheekily commented on a clip of the tree trimmer practicing his knots. I don't know why this is so sexy, but it is. Because it's masculine. Some people want to be Superman or Batman. I just want to be like this guy. That's cool. Joe Zeppi, the long haul trucker. What do we think? Is he hot? What do you think? Not bad looking, but not trying to be like a pretty boy. There's nothing better than the open road, which explains why a TikTok account about a long haul trucker's day to day has users clamoring for more. Washington-based Joe Zeppi. Joe Zeppi has gained 25,800 followers on YouTube and 182,000 on TikTok from documenting his life through sun, rail, hail, and snow as he drives flatbed trucks for the Central Oregon Company. Oregon? His often in-depth on-the-road videos have viewers captivated as they tune in for a peek of what happens during the long multi-day drives. Yeah, that sounds interesting. This truck is beautiful too. Oh, I love it. I love a seafoam green moment. Oh, yeah. This guy looks like no nonsense. Does he have a sticker of himself on his helmet? He has a Bucky sticker. I support that. His endearing posts range from his excitement to get home and see his wife, what he eats on the road, explaining the supply chain crisis, recap, or his disappointment in the Patriots, with thousands of fans wanting more of his. Oh, he sounds cool. Love your videos. My father was a trucker and passed in 2015. One YouTube fan wrote, loved his driving stories. My dad has gone out, but he was a truckie, and somehow your videos are so comforting. Oh, you make me want to be a flatbed driver. That's cool. I will have to check these people out if they have an Instagram. Okay, Robert Allen, Captain Bob. What do we think? Hot or not? Robert Allen is a pilot with a pivotal difference. He facilitates planes reaching their destination and then parts with them. He's 57. He founded Nomadic Aviation in 1999, still flies himself and takes his viewers with him on various travels. Allen's unique plane journeys began after he founded his company, which has various pilots employed to fulfill different requests and staff them out. All right, we think hot or not? All right. Not for me, but not bad looking. The cockpit. All right, cool. So planes.
So we're cruising along in the Boeing 787. I'm going to show you something cool.
Ooh.
This is the business class section.
Oh, that looks very spacious.
Walk back into economy.
Steerage.
A shot of our big Rolls Royce engines.
Oh my God, it's flying with nobody on it.
And the forward galley.
Wow, that looks spacious.
Now check this out.
Check this out.
This door might look like a closet.
It's a bathroom. What?
But it's the flight crew rest area.
Wow. That's cool.
Couple bunks up here. We're gonna place a little chair to hang out and have a meal.
Oh wow. I've never
You don't
seen
get
that.
to see this too often.
What kind of is that for an international flight? That's neat. Most of the time, a social media account featuring a pilot is usually one working for a commercial airline. However, Alan has carved out a niche area of the internet, an area of the aviation industry few people have heard of. Alan thinks his normalcy is what helped him gain 387,000 followers on TikTok, telling the New York Times he's a relatable online character. I'm eating terrible, he explained. I'm not getting proper rest. I'm getting my catering from convenience stores. There's guys like truckers that can relate to that. Oh, cool. I want to follow all these people. I like this. Interesting. MK Solid. I know we can't control what's happening to the country, but I think it's going to really have an impact on all of us. I think bad things are coming. Wow. Way to be a downer, MK Solid. You have to focus on yourself. Take it day by day. Focus on the positive. Be grateful for what you have. Definitely, yeah, pray for the things you're worried about, but you can't get blackpilled and lose hope. Yeah, well, now I'm bummed out. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I think all those pilots are up there boning. And then there's a cuck chair if you just want to watch. Yes, of course. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen a bad-looking pilot. It's true. Have you guys? Do you guys ever, when you get on a plane, you take a peek into the cockpit and then you breathe a sigh of relief when you see that the pilots are old white men? Okay. What is up next? Oh. So Frank went to a Target recently to buy socks, as he does, and to his dismay discovered that all the socks were locked up. Well, this is simply just part of a larger trend of Target locking down all their shit, which really, I mean, I already was kind of turned off from Target after the whole tuck bathing suit fiasco. But this just might be the final straw. Target fans slam embattled chain for locking up essential items. Behold the dystopian nightmare. With businesses locking up more and more of everyday items in an attempt to combat rampant shoplifting, avid errand runners are fuming that the days of the quick trip to the store are over. Dr. Emily Long, a plastic surgeon based in Boston, took to social media recently to express her frustrations over having to wait a long period of time at Target to pick up beauty products that were enclosed behind a glass case. That would piss me off too. Nobody wants to sit there. First of all, you're never, like what Frank was saying, he had to ask like 3 different people to ask him to open up the sock case, and then they stood there and like watched him look at socks, which is like, nobody wants to feel observed when they're shopping. It's a big turnoff. The era of Target runs is officially over because tell me why it took me over an hour to buy a single bag of items, Long stated in a TikTok that got 3.5 million views. Apparently now my Target locks away essential items, saying that her body wash, deodorant, and razors were all bolted up. Yeah, this is not good. Not comforting. She quipped as her camera panned to the row of items behind a glass counter. Behold the dystopian nightmare that is my Target. Yeah. What would be a better solution to this? I don't know. Like you can't. No, I don't know. Just fucking Crack down on shoplifting, maybe. Actually stop people from stealing shit. You know how we used to do? I was literally fighting for my life in that store alongside. I was so desperate to get out of there. And then when I finally got to the end, there's a big long line. The Boston native explained that employees were busy opening the lockers while only one person was manning the registers. Whoa. It literally felt like Target doesn't even want us to shop there anymore, she penned in her caption, also putting the hashtag dystopia and end-staged capitalism. This is for $12, $10 toothbrushes? Yikes. Yeah, 99-cent dollar toothbrushes. That's upsetting. Like, what are people stealing? Okay, I'm gonna send Keanu a link. Is Keanu available? She better be. Sending her a link. Wow, I just became very hungry all of a sudden. Other angry customers agreed with what Long was saying, also sharing their experiences about how difficult it is to shop at places like Target and CVS nowadays. Once they got rid of the snack bar at my Target, I was unable to browse with my popcorn and drink combo. I was out, someone wrote in the comments section. Who's eating while they're shopping? What kind of that's fat person activity right there. Another disappointed person chimed in. I don't even understand because once it's unlocked and given to a customer, they can still try to steal it. Exactly. One rolled their eyes when something I need is locked up. I have always just abandoned my cart and gone somewhere else. I refuse to ask to help buy deodorant. It's so sad. I don't have time to wait for an employee to come unlock door cabinets. This is why I rarely go into stores to buy regular essentials. Another wrote, Walgreens is starting to do it too. I give up. I'm back to ordering everything on Amazon just like I did during lockdown. Wow, I wonder if that's the goal. Ooh, this person works at Target. I understand the frustration. Unfortunately, every store is going this route. Retail theft is a big thing in companies, and they're losing millions of dollars. Our store was hit twice this week, where they brought in duffel bags and just packed it full. Unfortunately, the honest paying customers are the ones who pay for it. Wow, this is a shame. Right, and I don't blame any store that does it. Unfortunately, too many stores do pander to the woke ideology. I heard some stores are hiring off-duty officers to help. These bogus laws allowing criminals to run rampant is detrimental to the society. Yep. I also work at Target, and a couple of unintended consequences of this that came to mind are having to find a team member to open the locks, like tech, but worse probably. And also, imagine not having to zone those toothbrushes anymore. Whoa. Do you think they're doing this at all the Targets or just the ones in blue states? Like, for those of you that are listening that live in a red state or a red city, like, is this the case there too? Where were they when the defund the police marches were happening? Soon as looting gets ignored more and more, Target will close many more locations. Next time, stand up for the stores that are being hurt by looting. Wow, not the end of capitalism. This is capitalism responding to a dystopian political fiasco. Sure, shop on Amazon. Once the stores are gone, they'll be walking around tracking your packages and punching you in the face if you attempt to stop them. Misdemeanor charge and release. Oof. Wow. This is not end stage capitalism. This is capitalism adjusting to the market. It does that, unlike government ownership, socialism. Yeah, I guess they feel like they have no other option. Blame the progressive liberals in all caps. Wow. I didn't realize. I'm like, what are they taking? I guess everything is the answer. Blue city Democrats will never connect the dots back to themselves for the responsibility for local conditions to include high cost of living. High cost of living? That's not why people steal. They steal because they can. Everyone's like, this is what you voted for. Yeah, they literally told us not to intervene, so there was literally no reason for me to be there other than visible deterrence. Oh, were you a security guard? B. Kenny. Oh, okay. Coffin Nails, my target in Indiana, is not doing this. That is good to know. They complain about retail theft, yet they have self-checkouts. Well, these guys are like, they're putting things in bags and running out, or just grabbing things and running out. So if you're at the self-checkout, like, you're probably gonna pay for your shit. Wow. I saw a homeless guy using a garbage can to crack an anti-theft device off a bottle of liquor. That's kind of impressive. Woof. My target that is near a refinery isn't even doing this, and there's a homeless encampment near that refinery. What state are you in, Batman? They steal laundry soap? Laundry soap? Remember the lady who started a fire at a California Target so her accomplice could steal baby formula? I remember there was a big baby formula shortage. They were controlling how many people would buy at a time. Okay, don't dox yourself. Fine. Okay. I just am curious. Wow, very sad. Very sad. But at least we have hot lobster meat. Hi, Wobbles! Hello, Wobbles! Wobbles! Hey. Wobbles! How was the vet? Did you get a shot? No. Yes, they're stealing bread for their families, of course. Okay. Oh, this is funny. I'm gonna start dispelling more myths about being pregnant. First of all, cravings, not a thing. Don't exist. Haven't had one. I'm 4 months pregnant. I don't have any cravings. Also a myth, morning sickness. I haven't thrown up once. I mean, I did, but it's because I was drunk and I didn't know I was pregnant. That was a long time ago. Morning sickness, another myth. Cravings, a myth. Blowing the whistle on this whole industry. I do have back pain, though. That is for real. Pregnant woman reveals her list of selfish choices as a second-time mom for claiming she won't feel guilty for stopping her family from holding the baby and insisting she would rather they help out with household chores. Oh boy, get ready for a high-maintenance chick. A woman's list of selfish choices she has made as a second-time mom has gone viral, declaring she doesn't care that it might offend people. Ohio-based mommy influencer. Is this what I should become? A momfluencer? Rachel Renea posted the thought-provoking Instagram reel before she gave birth to her second daughter 8 weeks ago. In the clip, 31-year-old Rachel, who has since given birth to a baby, Nora, vowed not to share her baby when she was born and declared she will be setting boundaries. This may offend you and seem bold, but they are my choices for my family. Rachel, who shares Hadley, terrible name, too, with her husband, wrote in the lengthy caption of the viral Instagram reel. So these are her selfish choices as a second-time mom. I do not and will not share my baby if I don't want to. I owe others nothing, and neither does my child. What? Who is asking you to share your baby, and in what way? Are these just people asking to hold the baby? Are these relatives, friends? Are these strangers? What's prompting this, lady? I don't want to hand off my first child for a break. This is our life, our journey. We do it as a family. We do it together as a family. Okay, she doesn't want breaks. I won't feel guilty if family visits and they don't get to hold her or feed her. This is our time, not theirs. Okay, I'm sorry. Unless you have like a family member with you have real issues with, you don't really trust them, something like that. If you're letting your family come over and see your baby, let them hold the damn baby. And like let them feed the baby. If there's a bottle and there's then no, don't have your family member hold your tit and feed the baby like that. But if it's a bottle, why not? It's like, especially if it's like your mom. It sounds like this person like has issues with particular family members and she's just broad stroking all of her family in general. Wow. I mean, they're visiting because they want to hold the baby and see it. I won't hesitate to take my baby back when she cries. Even if you think you can soothe her or have done this before. Oh, she sounds like a control freak. Yikes. She sounds insufferable. This is my baby. I mean, I guess it's your right to, but you don't have to be like such a cunt about it. In the video, the mom of two showcased her burgeoning baby bump as she set out her choices using overlaid text that read, I do not and will not share my baby if I don't want to. I owe others nothing, and neither does my child. Okay, these are all the things that I read off before. Whew, I'm not afraid to set boundaries this time or speak up. Elaborating further, it sounds like she just hates her family, which is fine, but say that. Elaborating further in the caption, Rachel assures viewers, I have no intention of keeping my child away from everyone. These are healthy boundaries that loved ones support and respect of a mother's wishes. I'd be like, it's fine. I don't have to hold your damn, calm down. Rachel told new moms to remember that their boundaries aren't a punishment to others. No, not a punishment to others, but it just shows like you have some issues. This is a little intense. I don't like this. There's something behind this. Like something must have happened. Or she's just a cunt. Most importantly, I don't want a break from either of my children. No breaks. I want help with the house, the chores, the dinners, or anything that takes me away from the babies. Oh, so she wants to keep her babies all to herself. Like no one can look at them, feed them, hold them. It's like, you can empty the trash, you can clean, but don't. She sounds like very controlling over her kids. I'm not afraid to set my boundaries this time or speak up. Like, did something happen with your first kid? Like a grandma stole them and they disappeared for 2 weeks? Like, where is this coming from? Oh, this is a Duck Duck Goose costume. Adorable. The mom said she wanted to make the post because of boundaries she wants to implicate, but didn't after giving birth to her first. They should be respected no matter what relation they are to you. This didn't have to be a whole post. Like, you could have just emailed your family and been like, yo, I can't stand you, Aunt Liz, you know? Speak up. It's your life, your baby. The mom said she wanted to make the post because of boundaries she wanted to implicate, but didn't. This is the most important time for you and baby. Don't feel obligated to have to share it with others. Woohoo! Don't let them guilt you into doing anything you're uncomfortable with allowing. You're the mom. It sounds like she has in-law issues. You're the mom. You know what's best, or maybe issues with her own mom. She reminded her followers, follow this intuition and take what others say and suggest with a grain of salt. You got this. Rachel had turned off the comments, adding a disclaimer at the end of the post that hit back at anyone who may have seen the clip as an attack. An attack? To those who seem to think I'm ungrateful and bratty, you don't know what situations other mothers have gone through to change their mind. So tell us. I get annoyed with vague influencer types that like they share some bit, but like don't explain how they got there. Like open up then. Tell us about your trauma. Wow. I think this is a little insufferable. Okay. Like, make me understand why you feel this way. Okay. So this is just everything I read before. I don't feel like anyone has rights to my children because they're relation to my child except their parents, she explained, clarifying that she does love and appreciate the support from her family and friends. Oh my God, Keanu.
Hello.
How long have you been?
Oh, just a moment. I was just waiting, putting my face on. Hello. Here was this lady. Thank goodness she can have children because she feels like the kind of person that would steal one if not. You can't hold it. It's mine.
Too intense. It's too much. And again, like, what happened to make you feel this way? Was it your mother? Was it your mother-in-law? Was it a cousin? Did somebody
mother-in-law?
drop your baby? You know,
Yeah, what
make
happened
me
to the other one? People just maybe no one wants to hold your baby that much, you know? Like, also, somebody's, like, willing to hold your kid, let him hold your kid. You want
right.
yeah,
Especially if it's a family member. And if you don't trust a family member enough to hold your kid, then, like, don't have them over.
yeah, I
Don't
know.
have
What's
them
wrong with you?
see the
We
kid.
don't let anyone hold our baby. It's our baby, and it wants to only be with us forever.
Yeah, okay, fast forward to, like, let's say you need help paying for something, or it's holiday time, or it's their birthday, or
Or you wanna go on a little vacay and
right.
bone your husband every once in a while, you know? Like, no
Yeah.
is the baby gonna sleep in the bed with you? Like, come on, it's
She
alright.
wants no breaks, which means she never wants to have sex again.
I guess not.
She's like, "I'm
Jesus.
done. I'm wrapping it up."
She seems like a baby stealer. How do we know these children
She
are hers?
does.
Yeah.
I obviously love my support system. Do you though? And my
Yeah.
children and want them to be involved. Just don't touch them. I
Don't
just
touch
don't I don't need to be made to feel guilty or obligated to do things with my children for the convenience of others that I am not comfortable with. Woo.
Well, yeah, you brought your child around people you were uncomfortable with the first
Yeah.
time? Alright, well,
She sounds like she didn't let her needs be known, or someone screwed her over and she never said anything the first time, and now she's all out of whack. She
that's
doubled down on
weird.
people who feel entitled to spend time with her kids.
Okay.
Maybe she's got a pushy mother-in-law or
It's always
mother.
the mother-in-law or something, right? Or say like, "Well, I wanna hang out with the baby." Well, then that's fine, take it. As long as she's not gonna is she like an ailing old woman where
Right.
she can't
Yeah,
take
if you
care of
have
the
a
baby?
terminally ill family member who wants to hold the baby, like, let them hold the damn baby before they die, for Christ's sake.
I know what's going on. She must be afraid of whooping cough.
Ugh.
Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, for sure.
What literature are we reading for your little
This is
bean?
the Daily Mail.
No.
Oh, I'm so behind. I have, like, a couple of books I'm supposed to be reading. I'm like, one is the classic, like, What to Expect When You're Expecting, which is a big book, so I don't really take it with me places, but
No
this other
cravings, you said.
No, yeah, I'm derailing the whole thing. There's no cravings, there's no morning sickness. It's just you're getting fatter. That's it.
You still don't look fat to me, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
You have like a maybe the tiniest bump.
It's so tiny. I'm still wearing all my regular clothes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's good.
I'm reading things like women are like, "I'm 10 weeks and I'm already in maternity pants." It's like, "No, girl, you just fat."
I
Like
know
you
you're just eating your weight and whatever, and
you
you're like
gave up
I'm eating for two.
Ugh. Okay, this probably just says the same thing again. They feel they can keep my baby oh my god. They feel they can keep my baby out of my arms because they want more time, she complained. They feel they know best because they've done it before. Yes, this has mother and mother-in-law written all over it.
It does. Like, the grandpa's not doing this.
No, dudes are not doing this.
Uh-uh.
This is also not an attack, okay, to anyone on my family.
It's pretty harsh.
Just you, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just you, Cheryl.
That's very passive aggressive. You didn't need to do a whole post about it.
I know. It's just not that serious.
Yeah.
Her family's probably like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah,
We
fine.
don't give a fuck about your baby. Good.
Yeah. Good. We'll see you him when it turns 18. Matt Scroggins missed the 100th episode of Simcast, saw the replay. It was great. White pill, the regime is losing all credibility. Times will be tough in the future, but we will come out on top. Thank you, Scroggins. And guess what? You get a sound effect.
We love a good sound effect.
It was a little chaotic. Yeah. Simcast was a little cray.
It was fun. I thought it was highly entertaining.
That's good.
You poor thing.
I'm
You're
glad.
like, I didn't find it so entertaining.
I was like, well, I suck at this. No one respects me. No one pays attention to me. No one gives a shit about anything I say. I can't manage my own show.
They were trying to
what am I
disrupt your
doing?
breast milk for sure.
They were corrupting it. Yeah. I was
All
like,
right.
No one gives a shit.
You're pregnant. It's all right.
Oh, I want to shout out Glenn Kappa who came to Compound Media yesterday and gifted me a limited edition Frankie McDonald cowboy bobblehead.
Oh, that is lovely.
I know, it's so lovely, and I had to immediately put it back in my purse because the last time I left a Frankie McDonald bobblehead at the studio, your lovely betrothed broke it.
Oh, that doesn't sound like him, like a Visconti in a china shop. Need I remind you, he exploded my table, my first table in my studio. Oh my God. And how did he break that? It doesn't look like it.
He just, I think it fell off the table and shattered. The head
broke it
came
with
off.
his awfulness.
So now I have like first edition, like more tan Frankie McDonald.
Ooh.
Yeah, why is this one so tan and then this one is much whiter? Maybe because he's like, this is the Republican one.
They're seasonal, maybe.
Yeah, maybe this is summertime McDonald, and this is like
McDonald in the summer. Cute. And then second. Oh wait, I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you?
My book jumped off my table.
What did? You're muted, I think. I think. Oh, there we go. Speak. Well, there you go. I saw a little mute thing, and I'm not good at these types of things. So
the focus fell off the table. I can't.
Oh,
if I lean a little tiny bit, a cord pulls and everything falls off.
That shit happens to me constantly, and then I get in the fetal position and start crying. It's really sad. Oh my God.
Okay, now I have both Frankie McDonald's. My collection is complete.
There you go. I need one. My friend Jack has the number 2 ever bobblehead. Just
wow.
Coincidentally, yes. He was like, he saw something on me in Visconti's Instagram. He's like, "Is that Frankie McDonald?" I was like, "Well, yes, it is." He's like, "I have the number 2 bobblehead."
That's
a really very odd coincidence.
I wonder who has the number 1.
I don't know. Maybe Frankie himself. Maybe his parents.
Oh, this is 76 out of 1,000.
Hell yeah. Oh my God.
And then let's see. Oh wow, this is 55 out of 200.
That's not bad. 200 only. 200.
They don't make a lot of these, but they have 1,000 of these.
Oh my God.
That's kind of limited edition right there.
That's sweet.
Okay. Now it looks like they're just a gay couple.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, what's new in your world, Kiki? How's the wedding planning going?
Oh my gosh. Well, we sent in the thing for the venue. I didn't see any other venues. Oh, and I tried on dresses. You knew that, right?
Yes. Okay, I should take you one day.
I want to go. I'm gonna. Yeah, my best friend Elliot sort of rushed me. But I sent you a picture of the one I really like, and I did not think I was gonna like that at all. So I need to go again. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should. I'm gonna text it to you. I don't know if I should say it or not.
Okay.
Well, it's not nothing. It's nothing crazy, but I don't know if I should reveal this yet.
Maybe next week one day.
Yeah, let's do it.
So,
I'm gonna text this to you.
Maybe like a next Tuesday or a next Wednesday or next Thursday.
I'm not bartending anymore, so my days are freed up.
Right, because you're gonna have a lot of these appointments to do.
Yeah. So I texted you. I don't know if I should say. I might save that or see what happens first. I just think it'll be funny.
Ah, yes. Oh my God. When do you find out about that?
I don't know. They're supposed to call me, but
why would you not want it? Because if you get it, you want it to be a surprise.
Well, I just thought it was so not me that it would be so hilarious. Like,
if you do it, can I be like,
yes, like me and you and my mom. Yes.
And oh my God, I was gonna say I'll be drunk for it, but I can't.
Oh damn it! Well, yeah. I don't know when they're, but That's another thing. Hang
That's
on.
cool.
So but me and you definitely need to go look at dresses. I did not think in my wildest dreams that I would like that A-frame one like I liked. I was like, oh my God. It
You
even has
never
a
know.
leg slit.
That's how it goes. You think you know what you want, and then you don't know anything until you start trying the dresses on, and then you go, "Oh wow, like this style looks really good. This looks really good."
I know. And my mom, obviously, she's just helping me. My dad's like all fucking excited. I'm like, what's wrong with you two? This is
I
weird.
love this because you're the only girl.
That's true. Something weird switches in your brain. They're like,
It
you know,
does.
yeah, they're weird, but
They're excited to be a part of it and help. And it's going to be near them.
yeah.
So they can
And
help.
it'll be fun for everybody to go to Charleston, you know? I mean, it's like it's a
Yeah.
super fun town. And people, hey, Garrett and Steve are like, it's a destination wedding. It's not really a destination if my family lives there. You know what I mean? But we'll have fun.
I guess it's a destination for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people think destination wedding is like an island or somewhere European.
Right. We're not going to Bali. It's just South Carolina. So it's not that serious. X-ray girl. Oh, hi,
X-ray girl.
That wedding stuff. Yes, we're very excited.
You're so ahead of the game because we slapped everything together in 6 months.
Your wedding was so beautiful, though. My God. I think I just know what I want, and I just like. I don't know. It's going to be really kooky, and it's an old movie theater for Christ's sake. So it's going to be really fun. We're excited.
Are you going to have ushers? Are you going to make your groomsmen dress like ushers?
Like Usher? Like like
no.
A-Town? Yeah, I'm going to make them all
ushers. Ushers, like movie theater ushers.
No. Well, now that you say it, I may just do that sometime. I'm like, either is hilarious. Usher, the rapper, or ushers, like movie theater ushers. It's a good idea.
I've only been in 2 car accidents in my life. They were both when I was 20 years old. They were like a few months apart. And the first car accident, which was way worse, I remember I was listening to Usher at the time.
Oh, really?
I had the song "Yeah" on. Yeah. I got distracted. I ran through a red light. I don't know.
You got T-boned?
I T-boned a guy. Yeah.
Oh. And then isn't that weird? I've always thought about if you get into a car accident and the music is still playing. You're like, oh.
You remember that song forever. You're like, well,
it's wild.
I can't listen to Usher without being like, I have to be not in a car.
Yeah.
Or not listen. I have to change the channel.
Yeah, traumatizing.
Yeah.
I think I picked what song I'm going to walk down the aisle to. I have like it all picked out.
Oh my God, you're so ahead of the game.
What did you walk down the aisle to? Just
I think one of the it was like classic bridal march or something else. I'll have to look it up.
I think I'm just gonna do the instrumental version of La Vie en Rose. I just love that song.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
No, not that. What are you singing there?
A U2 song. I used to roll the dice. Is that it?
That would be funny too. No, it's not U2. Did you think it was U2?
Yeah, I did. I was trying not to judge you. You went down the aisle to U2. God bless.
It's Edith Piaf. It's like a French singer, ladies.
What song am I thinking of?
Dun, dun,
dun, dun, dun,
it's like walking like The Office, like Walk Down to Forever by Chris Brown. And it's forever. Have you ever seen that? No, it's like a
that is a
classical
different
song. It's called La Vie en Rose. It's in French, but I wouldn't have words. It's like I can't think. All I can hear is U2 in my head.
And that was when I ruled the world.
No, it's like na 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 na.
Okay. What U2 song am I thinking of? Wait, am I thinking of Coldplay?
Yeah, that might be Coldplay. Ding, 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 ding. All right, change of plans.
Every groomsman to Coldplay.
Every groomsman is dressed as Usher the rapper, and I'm walking down the aisle to Coldplay.
Oh, thank you so much. Good. It's a Vida. It's a Viva La Vida. I'm like, you want to walk down the aisle to Coldplay? God bless.
You literally just went, oh, that's cute, Keanu. That's great.
And that was when we used to rule the world.
Like, God, I didn't know Kiki was such an avid Coldplay fan. They're not bad, but I don't know. Maybe we'll save that for the first dance.
Shirking tradition. Yeah. It was the Via that threw me off. The Via in.
La Vie en Rose. It's life through rose-colored glasses. Viva la Vida sounds something like living la vida loca. Same sort of deal. They both mean
He's into superstitions.
Who would have thought he was gay? Everyone.
Everyone.
Oh my God, that would be really funny.
I thought during the wedding planning process, like I wouldn't want anything kind of traditionally.
Yeah.
But then we did a church wedding. I walked down to the bridal march. It was like, I was like, oh, this is the time to do it. It feels nice.
I'm taking more things seriously than I thought I would.
And there's plenty of time for fun and hijinks and sight gags.
It's true. Maybe I'm just trying not to make the entire thing one big sight gag, like because I know myself, and I know I don't know, but it'll have enough sight gags.
Yeah.
I feel like Visconti's gonna be crying the whole time, or I'm gonna be weeping the whole time. I'm like, I'm gonna be weeping.
I thought it would be too. I definitely was like, I got emotional and like my dad was walking me down the aisle, but you spend the whole day just like, I was anxious and worried about like the logistics of everything.
I'll probably be a nervous wreck too.
And you're like, what am I doing now? What time is it? What's this happening? The Trump impression person is late. Who's oh my God, my brother wants to leave early. My brother wants to leave before the entrees hit. What
happened to the top of my cake?
He's asking for cake to take back. He wants to leave the wedding early and take cake with him before the cake has been cut. Yeah, someone ate the top of my fucking cake that I'm supposed to save for a year and have a moment.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, fuck all that, I guess.
Anyway, all right. Keanu was very unlucky with sight gags. Am I guilty? I love a good sight gag. No,
there will be a dry seat in the house, but that's because all of Gino's friends from the old age home can't hold their pee, or everyone will be so turned on.
As wedding favors, diapers.
It's X-Ray Girl.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I love lipstick, X-Ray Girl.
Ooh,
this is
cute.
cute.
I look cute today, so
I love it.
Yeah,
very cute.
I love Chrissie Mayr in the morning and the afternoon.
And it's now like almost 1:20 because I started late, but I kept going. Yeah, we were talking about how Keanu's gonna walk down the aisle to Coldplay, and
you know the song "La Vie en Rose" by Edith Piaf, X-Ray Girl.
Yeah.
But she thought she went din din din.
Yeah, as soon as
I used to rule the world.
I mean, I love that song.
Now I am, or no, I'm just gonna like walk down to like slob on my knob or something now, just something completely ridiculous.
That sounds like a Dutchy song. Slob on my knob.
I'll never forget. I went to a wedding.
Honeymoon.
I went to a wedding with my sister like a long time ago, and they had played Smack That at some point. It was like Smack That, get on the floor, and this woman, her tits were falling out of her dress, and she was like hugging grandma while her tits were falling out of her dress, and they're playing Smack That, and I was like, I will remember that moment from like I never want to be anything like what's going on in this situation. I think she ultimately got divorced. But it's Long Island. This was a Long Island wedding.
Tainted song.
Smack That.
There will be no Smack That at the wedding.
Oh my God. Did you have a big wedding, X-Ray Girl?
No, so we had a COVID wedding, and there were like our immediate families, like my brother's parents and his family and the kids, and then we were allowed to invite 2 friends each and their significant others. One of my friends was single, so I invited one of her friends, who's also my friend, and then he brought his partner as well. So
Well, that's
it was
nice.
very
Oh.
tiny, under 20 people.
That's what
That's
I was
kinda
thinking I was
nice.
going to do, but of course, I don't know. I never thought I'd be a bride. Then I don't know, I short-circuited in my brain, and now I'm like, I want everything. And
Yeah, I didn't think I felt bridey either because I didn't want a big sort of like quinceañera looking dress. I didn't
that's what
want
I
like
was
bells.
saying.
I was like, okay, from past weddings, I know I want to be able to move around in my dress without a team of people holding the dress up.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that was the thing I wanted. I wanted to make sure I could pee by myself because I didn't want to have
Yeah.
people help me. That's awkward.
That one I know I'll show you this one because I know I will not wear this, but I'm even shocked at how much I didn't mind this like full-blown princess gown. You know what I'm talking about, Chrissy. It's that one I
Mhm.
sent you, I think. Hang on. My friend Elliot made me try this on. I'll just show you on the phone. I was like, this is ridiculous. I absolutely will not.
See it?
I'm a princess, like this.
Oh,
Okay.
I love it. Oh,
I
that's
know.
gorgeous.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool, but I cannot. I
love
cannot
that.
wear that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
But I
it
love
looks-
it.
It looks like
Yeah,
your
it's
legs are
pretty.
sweating, but you got nice aeration up top.
Yeah, it's kind of hoey. It's sort of see-through actually. So, but I don't. I'm getting married in an old theater. Like I can't. It just doesn't really fit, and I feel just too much in that. But I liked it. I would never think that I would. Also, it was going to be like $20,000. It was more just.
Woo, that's
like,
insane.
Yeah, that's just
20K?
basic.
No, let me
When
take
it's
you
all
to
said and done,
I
it was
have
going
to
to be
take
like
you to the
yeah.
place in Yonkers. It's
No.
the place where I got my dress is amazing because I was expecting like because you watch shows and you're like, I can't get anything for less than $5,000.
Right.
And that's just not the case.
I
and
was
that's-
thinking like
they
I'll get
had a
my
sale
dress on
We're in New
section.
York.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The one the second one I almost got was from the sale rack and it was like $1,500 and it was like
That's
gorgeous.
That's what I'm going for. Like I was like, I'll
So-
get my dress on Amazon. I don't give a fuck. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But I went shopping with my gay bae, so of
Yeah.
course they all were like couture. I just saw this place on Instagram. I just wanted to look, and then I'm like, this is the sale section, and they were all like, none of them were below like $6,000. I'm like,
And then some people they have
bougie.
to go to Kleinfeld, which you need an
Yeah.
appointment for it. I think you have to pay like $100 to even get an appointment at Kleinfeld. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's very
Is that the
curious.
one on the television show? What's it called?
I think
say
so.
yes to the dress. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
And then you see these like a lot of very rich, like high maintenance chicks go there, and they're like, my budget is 20,000.
Like
I
why?
can't imagine what their wedding budget if their dress is 20K.
No, right. It's
Insane.
Crazy. But you
Yeah.
just need to go to a ton of places. And then you'll know. Like I was, should I spend this much? But then if you find something you really love, you're like, I'll fucking make it work.
Yeah.
I'll work in a factory.
I didn't know I don't know what's customary either, I'm like,
Yeah.
I think my mom's gonna pay for it. But like
Oh, that's so
little-
nice of her.
yeah, it's really sweet. They're so nice. But I don't know I don't know. I'm like, should it be can I do like call it a casual 500 and
It really
Well,
depends on the store.
And it depends on what you want to do for alterations. Because
Yeah.
I mean, you're tall enough. You might get away with not even having to cut the trim.
Yeah. The ones
Yeah.
that I tried on, I mean, they pretty much you wouldn't have to do much. I found one I really, really love, but I mean, I don't think you would have to really do anything to it. But I don't know. I have to keep looking. Chrissy and I we're gonna go look. I want to
my
go where you
God.
went to.
Yeah.
I kind of imagine you in a mermaid style dress.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because
That's
that would
what I
be
was
really good with
thinking.
a theater look, and
I
then
was
one of
going
those
like very
covered in
uh,
seaweed.
the little teeny veil just across the eyes, maybe.
Yes. And a
Oh, like
red
a
lip.
sweeping
Mhm.
fishnet
Very.
thing.
Whatever
Yeah.
those are called.
Well, I don't know what do you call that. That's exactly like my vision. Like open back completely. Then
Yeah.
a red
Jay
lip.
thinks that we are enabling the gays by treating them like women.
I mean,
Oh, well, enabling.
Don't enable them.
enabling.
Enable them to what? Live?
Yes. We're supposed to discourage that.
Maybe if the gays start wearing dresses, the price of dresses will go down.
They are. I think they are already. They have guys in dresses every award show. Guilty. A mermaid style is like very
Here, I'll
fitted through
show
the top
you.
and then through the knees, and then it kind of
These are
flutters
dresses I
out.
tried on. Oh, whoops. These are dresses I tried on back in the day when I was shopping for dresses.
Ooh, yes, I love
Ooh.
that on you.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I'll show you another one. I'm not going to get it. Was sort of
Oh my
mermaidy.
gosh. There were so many I wanted. It was ridiculous. I loved trying
Really?
on dresses.
Oh.
I know I won't get this because it looks better in this picture, but this is like so this was sort of my vision, but I'm having a whole nother vision right now anyway. So I'm gonna show you here. Like that a moment. Yeah.
Yes.
That is exactly the dress I was thinking.
Yeah.
right
I
now.
love
Oh my
that.
God.
I love that.
Way too expensive too, but
How much was
you can
it?
find something like that for less.
that's what I was sort of thinking. I want long sleeves maybe, and that's a slit down to like my belly button. But that was
Oh,
the
I
vibe
love
I was
it.
going for.
You could
so
always
we're trying to work with that.
like Amazon might, and I know David's Bridal is merging. It was just bought out like right after my wedding. It was bought out, and you can get like actually nice cocktail dresses. They're all on sale there right now, but they may still have a few wedding gowns that are probably like on deep discount.
You know what you should do when you go to your when you went south? Where was that again? Virginia?
Charleston.
No. Charleston. You
That's
might actually find some like just local shops there that would work better in your
Oh
budget.
yeah, it's a huge wedding place too. There's definitely a million stores down there. South Carolina, everything's cheaper, although Charleston's a pretty expensive city. But I mean, I would assume that the dresses might be cheaper.
Because
So.
I mean, the dress shops I went to ranged between like, and this is Canadian, mind you, 500 to like 4,000, and
yeah, see, that 4,000. That's like almost acceptable. That's acceptable, right? I mean, that I just 8. They're like their sale rack at this place. It was called Galia La Havre, something like that. It was down in Soho. Yeah.
Oh my God, I always wanted to go there.
You've seen it
I heard a lot about that place.
Yeah, I went. I'm like, oh, I can make an appointment right here. We went down. I was like, dude, she's like, what's your budget? And I was like, I don't know. She's like, oh, fuck this bitch. And then we went to just this. She's like, I was like, what's customary? Like $4,000. She's like, well, our dresses start at 6, and that's in our sale. I went, all right, this is going to be fun. Elliot's like, let's just try some on and see. Okay. And then he's over in the $20,000 area. And I'm like,
oh my God.
And then we picked out 4 from here, but that one that I just showed you was on sale, but still on sale for like $8,000. So
that's insane.
Oh, okay. I don't know if this looks ridiculously cheap, but this is eBay. Never mind. I'm gonna find something that's not eBay but this style, I could see you wearing this as well.
You know what? Even Macy's, the dress that I wore for the karaoke part of the wedding, I got
that
Macy's in the bridal department, and they had a lot of cute options.
Ooh, exactly what I was want. I like the long sleeves, and then
That's beautiful.
I wonder how the back looks because I like an open back.
It doesn't show. This is on eBay though, so I mean,
Anna told me to look at Facebook Marketplace and have it altered. She found me one too that I was like, oh shit. I mean, I really could do that.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking more. And then and that one that I showed you, it was so beaded and like heavy. That's why it's so inexpensive, and they're all like really ornate. I don't really need all of that. I'm insanely bored. Oh God.
Just keep drinking the coffee.
Wedding.
There's a lot to think about.
Stupid. No, it is. It is.
I was never like a big Pinterester. Like I really didn't have a vision. But then I knew like, okay, once I saw the Bear Mountain, I was like, oh my God, I love this place. And I was not excited about any other wedding venue because they were all like these kind of wedding factory places. in New Rochelle. Like they were nice, big, kind of palatial, a place.
Yeah.
If you're a fucking rich Albanian or Indian, you go and have like
Ah,
600.
with
You have like a
300 people.
600
Yeah.
person. Yeah, they have huge weddings, as do the
Mhm.
Jews. And I was like, I love talking to the people like who who leaves the biggest mess behind. And she was, I heard once that this lady was like, I think they were Orthodox or Hasidic Jews. They came in and they were leaving dirty diapers like in the
Ew!
corner of the venue, or like
What?
in the bathrooms, but also just in the corner of the
That
rooms.
is disgusting.
Jesus.
They said that they were the dirtiest. I laughed so hard. Like that we got this woman to like reveal that to us.
That's hilarious.
It's
Oh my
great.
gosh.
No, Bear Mountain was like that. You guys, that
That
was
was
so you.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was very gorgeous.
Oh.
I only saw the one place, and I'm like, and I used to live on that street. So, and they have like a marquee where you on the front of it, so you can put whatever you want. I
Oh my
think that
gosh.
I'm gonna
That'd be
put
fun.
like I'll come up with a movie title like Beauty
Something
of the
starring-
Elderly, or like
Aw.
Cradle
I
robbing.
I know. I think I'm gonna put now playing Betrothed, starring Visconti and
Ooh.
Kiki. I think we're gonna do
That's
that.
cute.
Yeah.
Wisconsin
Oh my gosh.
sounds.
Do
Visconti
they
song.
have poster slots? Because my friend who did the
Yeah.
wedding at a movie theater, they put like the Notebook version with their faces on it, so it was
That's
really
cute.
Yeah, they have that. They have like you can.
I love
they send
that.
you the dimensions for the posters outside, and then on the
I love
inside there's a candy bar. So I'll just fill it with Skittles and call it a day. You know.
Ooh,
love that.
Yeah, it'll
Love
be fun.
that.
Very Art Deco-y. Very
I love
fancy.
that.
Oh no, that's why the princess
You
gown
should
doesn't
get
work.
a glittery cigarette holder.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
Oh, that'd be so cute. You should have 2 dresses, one for the ceremony and then that sexy
A
vintage
party
one
dress.
for the party.
I was thinking
Oh.
sparkly fringe, short party dress with and I'll keep my hair like this, and we'll be like, oh, and then yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Did you cut your hair because that was part of your vision, or you
Yeah.
just
No, it was all dead from here up. So I was
Oh.
like, and then I was like, this kind of works with my vision. We'll keep her like this for now.
but who knows how much it'll like you could if you wanted to grow it out between now and then.
I will, yeah. We'll do something else with it.
Mhm.
Somebody in the chat said the untoward betrothed. I really like that. I'm gonna write
I like
Ooh.
that.
the untoward betrothed.
That's cute.
Dear Lord.
Wedding ideas. Do you still do that show with Anna about like your wedding stuff?
I'm gonna do another one with her. We didn't get to catch up, and then I got shot at. So then I didn't ask her for another week. But
You're like, I've got too much stress right now.
so I didn't want. So I needed a week to just do it. So that I'm gonna probably ask her if she wants to do another one next week. But
Yeah.
so because her wedding should be coming up actually. So I'm wondering where she's at too. But
Yeah, I told her she should get like some kind of a website going. So
I
people
need to
can
do that
start.
too. But I don't even know how to I'm like, is it customary to just like text invites? I mean,
You could like
Up to
you don't
you.
have to send a save
Yeah.
the date and an invitation. Some people just do. Here's the link to the wedding website if you
Yeah.
don't want to mess with like getting everyone's addresses and
right.
all like buying
Worrying about
stamps. But
returns.
I liked all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's relaxing to like write things down and like have stuff like that to do. Actually, I guess.
I printed everything out. It was just so much
Ooh.
easier.
I just wrote it all by hand because I was like,
I know.
I'm
You're
triggered
nice
by
writing, though.
spreadsheets and mail merge. So yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that reminds me of my old jobs. That's cool though. Yeah, you're in good shape.
It'll be fun.
What's the most important thing after the venue is flowers and the band or the DJ. Those are
Anna
the-
taught me this was so like just Costco flowers. I mean, my mom makes everything so fucking beautiful too. Like, and we could just do that in her dining room. I trust her judgment almost more than like, I don't want to walk in and it not look like me. Like, I want like weird pears and shit on the table and like really eclectic, like mason jars and moody flowers and like art deco-y shit. I think we could really I'm excited about that stuff.
Some people get fabric flowers too, where they have like a long vase with water. Sometimes they have like little lights inside.
Yeah.
A big
Yeah. Oh,
vase
those
or
are so
something.
pretty.
Lots of
Yeah.
greenery, I'm thinking. Yeah.
So with a lot of the DIY stuff, the venue, I would want to make sure if they can keep it for a day and then you come back in the morning, or do you have to dismantle at night of? Oh my
No.
God.
Well, the staff is included and they'll take whatever shit down that we
Thank God.
yeah. They said
There's
you can bring whatever you want in, just don't fuck up the walls. Don't hammer something in. But then the staff takes it all down.
Oh,
Or
that's
they'll
awesome.
just, we'll keep what we want and throw it away. Or I'm assuming, just store it in the area for we can pick it up tomorrow. But what do you really keep? I don't know.
I would
yeah.
give away to people at the table, and one
Yeah.
of those
You give
games
the-
like
we had
Take an
some of
arrangement,
our
yeah.
arrangements had lanterns, so I kept all the lanterns. And also the bistro lights that were hanging up,
Yeah.
which are like bigger, like globe-shaped lights. They had a lighting company you could use for like $1,900, and we were like, "Fuck that!" We just bought bistro lights off Amazon and hung them up ourselves, so we didn't
Yeah.
keep those lights.
Yeah.
We bought like a big tent thing to have like testimonials, but we like forgot to tell people to go do them, so it was in the back. But we ended up like giving that tent to like our friend who's like a DJ who could use it for like events, and there was like a red velvet rope we bought. We gave that to him too because he could use it.
Yeah. My dad also owns I work for his he owns a rental company. It's like tents and wedding stuff. Make sure the staff does not get the cake away.
Yeah, that would be my piece of advice. I would go to the kitchen and be like, "Look, hi, I'm the bride. Do not give the top of the cake to anyone who is not this person." Jesus fuck.
Oh yeah, here, take it. Take it. It's yours. I don't think they'll want this.
Sure, eat it in the car. Yeah.
we'll take home.
Just eat it in the room. Oh my God. What the fuck were they thinking?
Johnny Day, a Great Gatsby movie poster with Gino in a wheelchair. Listen, it's taking everything in me not to wheel him down the aisle in a wheelchair. Like he would do it just to make me smile.
No, you could do
But
a
you
wheelchair
wouldn't
moment.
see him though. You
do a class.
He
He'll either come down the aisle before you with the groomsmen, or he could be waiting at the front, like at the altar.
Yeah, the way it is there's stairs, so the wheelchair
You should-
he would go toppling down. He could
on your entrance after you're married into the hall. He should be in a wheelchair.
Then I can make a joke.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you can play Coldplay. I used to rule the world.
I sashay him around the dance floor.
Let's have a fog machine. Have him come out in a wheelchair and fog. And
then we have
spotlight behind him as he's rolling.
have a guy pushing a dry ice around. Yeah.
And then he's like popping wheelies and it's like a whole choreographed thing. All right, we'll write that down. Wheelies.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Gino.
That's cute. I really like the wheelchair entrance
And
idea.
me moving at the speed of light.
Line into eternity. That's the one. And dance forever.
That was the most trendy wedding song for like a decade.
They did it in The Office too, where they walk down the aisle it was a viral YouTube video where the bridesmaids and everything, they just turned on that Chris Brown song, and then The Office copied it. It's hilarious, but also horrible.
Yeah, that's another YouTube song.
That one I'm not sure what it is. I don't think I've heard it.
Forever by Chris Brown.
It's Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I should know that one.
Forever on the dance floor.
That's like the song of my like middle school years, I think.
Yes. Chris Brown.
Yes, you should have. It should be. There should be doves flying around. There should be close-up magic.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh
I think for my guest book, I'm gonna get an old. I'm such a clown. I'm gonna get an old typewriter because it's very like Gatsby.
Wow.
That you could be like, "Hello, this is da, 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 da," and then just one piece of
the amount of time that like the people will just have to like redo certain words. I'm so bad at typing. I can't
No, but
imagine.
that'll be the fun thing of it. They'll be like, "What is this old thing?" And I'll be like, "It's from Visconti's high school years." So
It's a rotary phone.
it's a rotary phone. Maybe
I
get a
love
whiskey
those.
fountain. Yeah. Well, I gotta do something that's Gino.
Oh my God. I saw in one of those reality shows that you could do like an ice slide and put like whiskey at the top
A
and it's like cool
luge.
it while and then you like
Yes,
at the bottom and
that's
you
a
drink.
huge thing in
That's
Charleston.
do
Yeah, actually.
shots.
That'd
It's
be
a
so
little
fun.
a shot
That would be
luge.
cool. I remember they asked me if I wanted an ice sculpture, and I was like, "What the fuck do you think
For
this
what?
is?" For my wedding, they're like,
Yeah, I
"Would you
know.
like an
I
ice sculpture?" And I was like, "No."
no, an
What?
ice
Who's
sculpture.
gonna
What
take
would
that home? They're gonna take that back to their hotel room, and it's gonna melt. Like, what
It's
do you?
you know what always used to fascinate me at the stupid country club or whatever in South Carolina? They would always have a new butter sculpture. What? But why?
Oh,
It would be a
Melanie Mac would
tiny.
have that at her
What's
wedding.
that?
you should
Melanie Mac would have that.
whoever proposes to Melanie needs to do it with a butter sculpture.
Oh, she
Yeah.
should have a butter sculpture. That would be perfect for her.
Perfect.
It could be
Be
anything. Yeah.
at her sweetheart table, and she could just take bites out of it.
Yes.
I'm eating our love.
Yeah.
Somebody said a White Claw fountain. I thought about that too. I want those little coupe glasses all stacked up, and then instead of a
Ooh,
champagne
and-
thing, do it with White Claw.
That would
Okay.
be amazing.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Wow. Yeah. One big sight gag. That's what we're going for.
Definitely easily get White Claw at the bar.
Yeah, they have a. They don't. The problem is they gotta figure out a way to do. They have a whole White Claw package and like top shelf whatever. But I didn't see Jameson on there, which
Just
I
bring
can't-
that.
Order just
that's like
bottles?
yeah.
Yeah.
What do I need to do to like have? I don't.
You
know
have to
how
have Jameson.
Yeah,
You
you
have
have
to.
to have Jameson there, right?
Yeah, it might just be not something they carry or in their like
Yeah,
top tier liquor package, and you just go. You can bring whatever you want. Just be like,
that
well, maybe
actually
you have
gives me a good idea for like a little favor. Maybe everybody gets a flask.
a little, a
cute
little
version.
nippy, a
A
little nippy
little,
bottle.
yeah, a nippy bottle. But then like well, that would be so expensive.
I was gonna say the bottle's like
Yeah.
what, $3 to $5?
I don't know. No, not like the nip, like a flask that where you hide your booze in. You know what I'm talking about? Like
That might be a good groomsman gift. That's like
Yeah.
a classic.
I don't even. Yeah. Everyone gets one Skittle on their plate for
Some people do like a
This is your
candy
dinner.
takeaway thing. You can have like a candy display and then bags, and then people just like take a
Yeah.
bag of candy to go.
They can choose what they want, yeah.
Exactly. I
It
don't know.
really worked out great for me because I love candles, and not everybody took their candles. So now I
I
just have
took like
It's
4 of them.
amazing.
good.
You can
Pretty
see them right
thanks.
here.
I loved twining these. It was like one of my favorite things to do. I was like, I must have twine.
That's so cute. Very, very, very rustic. We love
It
that.
had to be rustic.
I want to do
It
something
smells-
with the jars. I just don't know what to do with them, the ones that I've burned.
Oh, you could keep like fun rocks and shells in them, or buttons.
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 One sec, guys. I forgot
Oh
something.
yes, I have to introduce you to Personalization Mall. This store has
Ooh.
changed my life. I wish they were sponsoring me, but we got basically like so much shit from there for the
What
wedding,
is
like
it?
like personalized signs, to personalized like engraved gifts and things. Like even for a bunch of babies that I knew that were born, I got them like plushy pumpkins with their names sewn on them. Like they have a lot of
sale.
good
Is
stuff.
that where the hangers came from?
That's where the hangers are from.
Yes, yes.
Oh my god, they have stockings. Oh, this is so
Yeah.
cute.
I have to
know,
plug
I'm
my
obsessed.
fan in because Fealty taught me everything will explode if I don't cool this shit down. So
Oh
hang
my
on one
god,
sec.
there's
Be
a
right back.
sale. There's a sale. I don't want to
30% off Cyber Monday. Uh-oh.
my
This
God.
could be bad. Do they deliver to Canada? I hope they do.
They must.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a red wagon for a kid. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Doorbusters. That's fun.
Oh, there's so many things here.
I know. It's easy to go nuts. But like that's the time, like a wedding is the time you go, okay, let me get a bunch of personalized shit. Like let's
Yeah.
make it special.
I want to get the pillows and put my face on it and make sure it's in Mark's set, and so he knows he has it all.
You're always looking at me.
I'm always watching you. Just know.
Oh, they have a dog stocking. Oh,
Oh, do they? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Is there like a most popular? I think that would be the best for me. On sale today.
Whimsical. Very whimsical.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there you could get a bottle opener with people's names on it.
Yep.
Yes. The more booze themed, the better, I feel. Yeah.
That's cute.
Or yeah, I don't know. What do we
What's your favorite alcohol, Keanu? Is it White Claw?
like other than White Claw, it's gin.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm like strictly White Claw, but a gin tonic with a splash of Saint Germain if I'm feeling sad.
That could be your signature cocktail.
Yeah, I know. Right? We'll call it the Kiki buck.
Ooh.
I love the gins that are like that bluey color. They look so pretty.
Oh yeah. You mean like what is that? What is that? The blue bottle.
It has like a butterfly, I think, on it.
Hypnotic.
No.
A butterfly.
Wait, why is that name escaping me? Bombay Sapphire.
Bombay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bombay Sapphire. Stuff is good.
Yeah.
I like the Hendrix with a cucumber.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I miss drinking.
I was gonna say, I imagine Chrissy after she gives birth, just like eats all the food that she hasn't been able to.
I'm like over it. I'm over sushi. It's like it's dead to me.
Good.
I'm like, well, I can't have it. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, fuck you, sushi.
I love
Soft
sushi.
serve ice cream. I still sort of like.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Why can't you? It's dairy.
Listeria.
Oh,
listeria bacteria.
Frank, make sure you give Chrissy a White Claw and an ice cream cone right after she gives birth.
Then you shouldn't drink, right? Because you're gonna be
Well,
breastfeeding
you have to pump and dump.
Pump and dump. Yeah.
Get the baby drunk.
Yeah. You can pump and dump, just get a reservoir of milk and then
That's how I got here. Yeah. That's how I got in transition.
What was I gonna
I'm scared of that.
Pumping and dumping.
I'm scared of pumping. I'm scared of birthing. I'm scared of things coming out of my body that I don't have control over or doing it poorly.
You won't do it poorly, Christine. You're not going to do anything poorly. You'll be just fine. And if worst case scenario, it's not even the worst case scenario. They'll casually just slice it out.
Yeah.
That might be fun. I was sliced out.
You know what? You don't feel anything, honestly, if they do that. It's just, they really numb you down there. You don't see anything. You don't feel anything if you have to go through that.
Yeah.
How do they numb you down there? They shoot Novocaine into your belly?
It would
No.
An epidural, I think, just knocks your whole butt.
Like literally, lower half, you don't feel.
You get that either way, unless you're doing it without drugs.
Yeah.
You want to do it with drugs.
Do you want to do it with drugs or no?
I'll be like, give me a spare epidural for our anniversary. He can do whatever he wants.
I can finally give you my butthole.
Whatever you want. I won't feel a thing.
Slow it down, mister.
I feel my legs. Yeah.
I can't run away from you.
Can't say no if you can't feel it. Yeah.
Did it really happen if you can't feel it?
I'm sure that's what doctors are doing. I'm sure they're swiping drugs here and there for recreational use.
Epidural is more like I don't think you could use that recreationally.
Be able to do it on your own.
You should have a peak water birth. That'll be fun in a bathtub in your home.
Oh.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a water birth.
I don't know what I say use the maximum legal limit of drugs. Birth is hard enough. Raising a child is hard enough. It's fine.
Take the advantage.
Maximum legal limit of drugs. Absolute. Load
Don't you
me
want
up.
to feel it enough to push?
You'll still feel the contractions, I think.
Yeah, you'll still feel all of that. Yeah.
I think.
I
I could be
mean,
wrong. I haven't given birth yet.
I don't know. Just
Chrissy,
going
you'll just have to let us know once it happens for
I'm
sure.
gonna try to.
whatever you tell
I'll
us.
probably try to be a hero and do it with nothing and see how it goes.
Oh, I figure. Yeah.
You always
Whew.
have an option to take it if you're at the
Yeah.
hospital. So
Have
That's
them on
true.
standby.
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't had any cravings or pains or morning sickness, so maybe you'll just Kourtney Kardashian basically
Maybe it'll
just
just
pulled it out of her own
it'll just
snacks.
all out.
sneeze
Yeah.
and the baby comes out, just shooting out. You know,
Yes.
I
He'll just
dream of
slide out.
having that if I have to give birth.
I saw a video where a woman gave birth in her kitchen. She was standing up and she just caught it. That's
Kourtney Kardashian
cool.
to both of her children, she took them out with her hands. Like
what?
it was revolting and but also
Wow.
beautiful.
Oh my god!
Did you see a video of this? How do
There's
you know?
video of it. Yes, they get it out a little bit, and then she does it the right.
Was this on Keeping Up with the Kardashians? They
it was for Mason and Penelope. She just
That's pretty cool, actually.
yeah, it's not bad. And then she was just like, "Wait, hello." It was actually kind of cool, and also, I don't know.
I feel like the fluids that come out with the baby and all the gucky stuff. I'd be like, "Ooh."
Yeah, you're covered in blood and guts. Welcome to the world.
Then do they have a hose nearby?
Oh yeah, the umbilical. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, and then
They hose everyone down.
Oh, yes.
I feel, yes,
Is
they
it like
love
a
it.
chemical shower? You just pull a chain and then everyone
Oh my
gets
God.
dumped on.
It's more like a pressure washer, and it's like
Yeah.
Well, the baby setting for the baby.
It's old paint off the house and placenta off your face.
Yeah.
So many settings you can choose from.
Yeah. And if you really want to attract your husband after, you have to vab with the
Vab.
Oh yeah, just splash it up.
Just
I want to
splash it
give
up.
birth at an American Airlines gate at the Las Vegas airport
Absolutely.
for revenge. Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to wear your pants though. You'd have to wear a
Oh,
skirt.
no.
Oh yes, I was ready.
I'll wear the
You
top.
would have to take off your pants at the airport. Fine.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Or I could make them into like crotchless chaps and
Yes.
just like cut the crotch out so I can give birth wearing pants.
I want to go right back to that gate and you'd be like, "Oh my god, my water broke."
Oh, look at that.
You're just going through the airport, just like contractions.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Doing jumping jacks at the gate, just trying to make my water break. Like,
People are like, "It's always something with these two."
It's your last chance to go viral before you give birth.
I
oh my
know.
god. Find the guy that made us change our pants and make him hold a leg.
Yeah, here you go. Help! I'm giving birth. No. Keep your pants on. What? I'm so confused.
Ugh, that's fun.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Too much.
Well, I'm hungry. This
I-
was fun.
It
It was good to
fun.
see you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us pop on.
Oh yeah, of course. Extra girl, what you got coming up? Are you going to see the Marvels this week?
I don't want to.
Yeah, I think
probably
I'm
should.
gonna try to see it. When does it come out? Thursday?
Thursday. So probably try to watch it Thursday if I get a chance. If not, I'm okay with that too. I'm sure the boys have lots to say about this movie, regardless. But I am doing an Attack on Titan final episode review tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Mark's channel, and then sub to my channel. I do things.
Who attacked Titan? Did you find out yet?
Yes. It's a very complicated answer.
Okay. Not just like the Jews or something easy.
I mean, you know what's funny in the show? There's like a bit of a hint towards like back in the World War, was it II, where they had the armbands on the people who were being oppressed.
Oh.
Just like how the Jews were. So.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember it well. Interesting. Kiki, what's coming up for you?
Oh, just Keanu Cast. Subscribe, guys. But we're doing tonight and tomorrow as usual. We're doing Untoward Tuesday tonight, so call in. Starts at 8. We may do 1 hour. We may do 8 hours. It just depends. But it always goes more to like 8 hours. So tonight and tomorrow, tonight 8, tomorrow 7 on my channel for Keanu Cast. That's all.
Love that. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to be interviewing Dinesh D'Souza tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Ooh.
We're going to talk about his new movie that's out called Police State. They just had a big preview for that in Mar-a-Lago last weekend. It was a who's who, except my invite got lost in the mail somehow. So we're going to talk about that. That's very exciting. And then yes, Friday Night Tights Friday at 4. And then it's my birthday on Saturday. Wow.
Oh, mine's on Monday. Yes. Oh my God, I forgot.
Oh, right. Yours is Monday.
We're 2 days apart. Oh my God.
Are you doing a birthday stream?
Maybe. I don't know.
Mine's on Monday. What am I going to do on a Monday anyway? So I think I was going
You want to come do Wet Spot? We could do a birthday show.
Yes, that's a good idea. That's a useful use of my Monday birthday time. Sure, let's do that.
Oh no, unless you and like Gino want to do something.
No, I think we would do something on the weekend anyway. I said you better just plan some shit for the weekend. I don't want to plan a damn thing, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do on Monday. I would love to come do Wet Spot.
Yay! Oh, we could go. We could have dinner at like Versa before or something.
Oh,
I'll take you out.
Something fun. Yes, and it's your birthday
birthday
too, basically. So it's a birthday extravaganza.
Okay, fun. I'm excited.
Yay! Okay, that'll be fun. We'll celebrate because your birthday's Saturday, mine's Monday. So it's a double Scorpio birthday moment.
Scorps.
Scorps.
We're Scorps. I know. I don't really feel like in a birthday mood yet. It's like an afterthought this year.
31. I'm like, well, that's sort of a droll birthday, isn't it?
I know. I'm like, 28. Yeah.
Yeah. It was so scary turning 30, and then after that, it's like, meh, another year, another day.
Yeah. Like after you can run for president, it gets less exciting.
That's right. I plan to do that in the new year.
Yes.
Ooh,
okay. Thanks everybody for watching. This was a fun stream, and we will see you